Welcome to Wayne County High School War Eagle football, Laurel, Mississippi. And the business at hand is the quest for a South State championship and a trip next week to Starkville, Mississippi to play for a state championship at Davis Wade Stadium. Paul's our second trip over here. Probably going to be a big night here between the bricks.
Yeah, it really is. And, I mean, the crowd is already filling in early. The tailgaters, according to Todd Breland, started about 10:30 this morning. You know, all the fans are turned on, kind of like equipment being turned on. You know, just flip the switch and it becomes an electric atmosphere, and that's what we're going to have here tonight.
Should be a lot of fun. Kenny, we made our way over here about a month ago, and it didn't turn out real well. Discuss a little bit about what's got to be different tonight.
One thing's got to be different: turnovers. We can't give up any. And the turnovers killed us last time. We had pick six before halftime. It turns out, that was a difference in the ball game. Of course, in the latter part of the ball game, they get the ball 2 minutes and they pretty much go the length of the field. They got a 4th and 10, and the big guy Cooley, he catches a football for a 22-yard gain, and it doesn't take them long after that to get in the end zone. So tonight we've just got to line up and just play.
Paul, you do a really we call you the godfather of information, and that's not making fun. That's out of respect. And you've put a real good piece together in the paper about the history of the series and everything. Laurel played for a South State championship a year ago here and came up short against Picayune. There's a lot of playoff experience that Laurel's got that Wayne County doesn't have coming in tonight to match them. Yeah,
I mean, you're right. And Todd Breland has taken the Tornadoes deep into the playoffs every year he's been over here, has done a great job, and you're right. And here's the scary part, though. A lot of their key players are still sophomores, juniors, so not only do they have all this playoff experience, but they're going to be back next year. And Wayne County is going to have their hands full, but they know what lays ahead tonight, starting at 7 o'clock, and I really think they're going to be ready for it.
Kenny, last time we were over here, we had 4 turnovers. You mentioned that. We got inside the 10 down here on the first possession, came away empty. They only had 45 yards rushing against the War Eagle defense. They got 300 yards passing. But we still lost it in the last minute and a half. So I guess, are we going to do some drastic changes or kind of play it the same way we did and hope we just don't turn the ball over?
No, I think you'll see some things different. One thing is we're going to try to put pressure on Howard, which we didn't do in the first game, and that was not because we couldn't, but because we didn't. It was not designed that way. That will change tonight. There'll be some things offensive that they're going to change. Laurel came out with a different defensive front than what they were expecting. And they had their blocking set up for basically a 3-man front, and Laurel played 4 men down and did a couple of things with the linebackers that, at that point you should be prepared for, but you spent all week working on blocking scheme for, a particular defense, and then they do something different. So, and that's not an excuse. It's just something that we did not correct last time. So, you fix those things, and Wayne County gets a win here tonight.
Well, for sure, it's going to be a great matchup and a great contest, and a lot's on the line. We're going to take a break to hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with the head coach of the War Eagles, Todd Mangum, after this word.
From yard care to farmland, Chapman Tractor Company in Waynesboro can get you up and running and keep you that way. From sales to service, Chapman Tractor has what it takes to match your needs to the right equipment and to keep your equipment in tip-top shape. Our sales staff is in the know with a wide selection of equipment and implements to meet your needs. Service, we provide it with a trained professional staff at your disposal. And don't forget our parts department, where we have a comprehensive inventory and the folks on location to help you find the part you need when you need it. Chapman Tractor Company, Waynesboro, Mississippi.
Mic check. Welcome back. As promised, we are pregame with the head coach of the War Eagles, Coach Todd Mangum. Coach, appreciate, as always, you're taking time to visit with us a little bit. South State championship opportunity is as good as it gets, ain't it?
Oh, it is. It is. I mean, anytime you're playing during Thanksgiving, you got a chance to play in a state championship because that means you're playing for a South State championship, and that's what we are here tonight. Great environment, a lot of electricity here, and it's just 7 o'clock, can't get here quick enough.
Coach, we came over here back a few weeks ago, and we lost one in the last minute and a half. From a layman looking in, do you try to do it the same way and hold on the ball, or do you make some adjustments, or what are your keys to victory tonight when you got the ball?
Offensively, we got to take care of the ball. Offensively, we've got to be efficient. We don't need 3 and outs. We need to, before we punt, we need to make a first down or 2 to try to flip field position. But the biggest thing we got to do, Marshall, is just take care of the football and be efficient when we have it. Take advantage of any opportunity that we can to score.
Let's flip it over and let's look at your defense and what's in store for them tonight. I mean, you got 3 killer receivers, Knight and Cooley, and then, Bayless, and then the number 13 kid, and, of course, Keon Howard can do it all. What have you got to do? What has your defense got to do to change the outcome here tonight?
Make them snap it. Make them snap it again. Don't give up big plays. Be more efficient and sound than we were last time. Be better tacklers. And then when we've got a chance to take the ball away, we've got to take it away. We had several interceptions that hit off our hands last time, and this time we need to make those picks reality.
Let's get a look inside that locker room. What do you tell your kids before they come out here to get this thing kicked off tonight?
It's kind of funny. And I'm going to steal this from Brother Larry Pickens. We're not asking you for a miracle. We're not asking you to walk on water. We're not asking you to die. We're just asking you to play football. And that's all we want to do is just play football.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, we're fixing to play some football. Good luck to you, Coach, tonight. That's going to wrap up our pregame show. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with South State Championship action between the Tornadoes of Laurel High School and your Wayne County High School War Eagles. See you after the break.
Extreme Sound Security and more, where more means just that. We install video security systems for your home or business. Plus, we're equipped to assist you with all your personal security needs. We repair cell phones and computers. Plus, buy gold and ship UPS packages and accept drop-offs. Extreme Sound Security and more sells K2 and Ortho coolers. When we say more, we mean it. At Extreme Sound Security and more, 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
Between the bricks, one more time. This is Marshall Wood along with Kenny Odom getting set to bring you all tonight's action on WABO Radio. Don't forget that you can track along with tonight's action on Facebook at War Eagle Football. Kenny, I don't know if this is a field of dreams or not, but there's a lot of dreams that could be realized or lost between those hash marks tonight. For one team, the dreams will be sweet. For the other, nightmares of what could have been.
Well, it reminds me of the Clint Eastwood movie Heartbreak Ridge. Two different sides are going to fight hard, and somebody's heart's going to get broke tonight.
I tell you what, this is going to be just a great matchup. Just this high-powered offense of Laurel coming here. They're averaging 418 yards a game, 145 yards a game on the ground, 273 yards passing. They're averaging 22.6 yards a catch. I kind of adjusted that from a pregame show, but that's a phenomenal average, Kenny.
Well, it is, and we've talked about it before. They've got some great talent, wide receivers. I mean, they've got 3 guys that can just make those ESPN highlight catches, and a quarterback that all he has to do is get it in the general vicinity.
They come in here, they're do everything quarterback. Keon Howard's got 35 touchdowns against 7 picks. And they've got 28 rushing touchdowns on the year against 6 fumbles. Howard's a 54% passer, Kenny, and if you grade some of the better high school quarterbacks that I look at the numbers around the state, 54% is not a real high percentage, but when they complete them, boy, they're big ones.
They are, and that's the thing is that, when they do catch the ball, and you're not going to stop them from catching all their passes. I mean, they're going to complete some. They're going to complete some that are going to hurt you. And what you have to try to do is just make Howard get rid of that football, and that's what Wayne County is going to focus on tonight, is making him unload that thing before he's ready.
Here come the War Eagles. The War Eagles have won the toss and deferred their option to receive to start the second half. Kenny, an interesting note, both of these teams come into tonight with identical records. Wayne County has beaten 2 teams that beat Laurel in Pearl River Central and in Hattiesburg, but where it all matters is in head-to-head competition. The Tornadoes had the right stuff to get a victory to our last trip over here, but it was down to the wire.
Well, I mean, you have to, it's true. It's a cliche, but it's true. You have to throw all that out the window and forget about it. That's last year now. This is a 1-game season. You either win it and continue on to the next one-game season. And there's one more left. And that's a big one in Starkville. But otherwise, if you don't, then you just go home.
We've talked about a lot of things, and you said it a while ago when we were off there. Said we've talked about everything's been said and talked about that could be said and talked about. It's time just to play it. And I tell you, it is time. It's here. Wayne County's going to get out there and set to kick this thing off. Wayne County comes in tonight giving up 9.6 points per game, which is pretty salty. They're giving up 74 yards a game rushing. They held Laurel to 45 rushing the last time they played, but Laurel burned them for about 300 through the air. But the big deal last time was turnovers. And here we go, Kenny. Brandon McCary getting ready to kick this thing off. So we're going to get a look at that high-octane Laurel offense and that stingy Wayne County defense right off of the bat. You think he's going to kick it deep, or he's going to pooch it down here to about the 30?
I think he'll pooch it.
Got a gap, got a hole down here. Maybe he can get it in. Let's see. McCary's getting set, and he's going to kind of do what it's going to come down at about the 20, and the Tornadoes are going to take it and kind of head up the field and get out to the 34-yard line or so. So here come the Tornadoes, and Wayne County is sending their defense on the out front. Kenny, anything different you see as we get started here? Point it out to us. We got the Tyree Evans, Benito Jones, Jaquan White up front, Roy Arrington and Javonte McCann are cornerbacks. We've got back here at safety Quentin Hogan and Kadarius Pinnell's moved off the corner back to safety, Kenny.
Yeah, they want to put Kadarius where he can go to the football.
All right, two receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, a single back set for Howard. And there's a 5-man on the front for Wayne County. They come after Howard and get him as he turns the ball loose, and Wayne County knocked him down and made him pay for that one, and he overthrew his receiver at the 40-yard line of the War Eagles.
He didn't have as much time as he'd like to have to throw the football, and that's what we're going to have to do to him all night.
Bayless and Ulmer are split to the right. Number 28, I'll try to get his name for you down here. That is Arrington's out here to the left. Number 25 is your running back, and that's Dante Robinson. He's averaging 5.6 yards a carry. What, you got a penalty, Kenny?
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. That's going to bring it out to a first down at the 48-yard line of the Golden Tornadoes. How you doing, Mr. Howard? Two receivers both ways. The Tornadoes are moving right to left. The ball is spotted on their left hash mark. 1st and 10. They're still in their own territory. There's Denzel Bonner and Traymon Lofton, Tyler Hopkins, and Poe are your linebackers. Poe looks like he's coming. He's going to jump off sides and get back. No flag. I say he jumps off sides. He gets into the neutral zone. And Carl has called a timeout. We're going to think about that, Kenny. We're going to analyze it when we get back. Got a 30-second break to the station, and we'll be right back.
Shopping at Fred's is the smart thing to do. Sign up for your Fred's Smart Card online and start earning Smart Bucks every time you buy Fred's brand items. With Fred's Smart Card, the more you buy, the more you earn. Keep up with your Smart Bucks online and redeem them at checkout while shopping at Fred's, the smart thing to do. Fred's on Spring Street in Waynesboro.
Coaches have to see something they weren't ready for.
They hadn't seen that defensive look.
And what was that look?
That was a disguised cover two.
And here they go. They got two receivers both ways. They're in the same formation. And Wayne County looks like they're manned up out here. And there's a handoff up the middle. And, they're going to hit him at the line of scrimmage and probably lose a couple of yards. Kenny, I say the line of scrimmage. They penetrated. And, Tyree Evans, his grandmother is going to be proud of him tonight as he bursts through there and gets him a tackle for a loss.
Well, and that's again, they've changed up a little what they're doing defensively. They still got a 3-man front, but they're bringing guys from the edge. They're trying to disguise their blitzes. Now we got 4 down linemen.
And here we go, 2nd and 12, and there comes some pressure. They're getting after him. Jaquan gets a hand on. They're going to sack him back. He's going to make his way back to the line of scrimmage, but there's a penalty. They're going to call a horse collar or something there, you think?
Probably so.
Jaquan got a hand on him and grabbed him high, and the flag came down. And so the penalties are certainly going Laurel's way to start this thing off, but Keon Howard is feeling the pressure, and I got a feeling he's going to get a lot more of that before the night gets over.
Well, I don't know if it's a 5-yarder, then it's going to bring up 2nd down.
That takes the ball just inside. That's what it is, Kenny. You're on the money once again. They take that thing just inside War Eagle territory as the ball's on the left hash mark, moving right to left, nosed up at the War Eagle 49. 2nd and about 8 yards to go for the Tornadoes. Trips right. Big Octavius Cooley's left down here all by himself. Tyler Hopkins creeping up. Here he comes. and they go get some pressure on. There's a toss out to the flat, makes the catch at the 49, turns upfield for a first down and another penalty
flag.
flag.
Block in the back, I think, this time, or should have.
See, I think I couldn't see who made that catch, whether it was Ulmer, number 13.
I think it was 13.
Omar Bayless out there. I believe that's Bayless, number 7. It is. He was out there blocking. He might have got somebody in the back, so let's see. You're right,
There's
Kenny.
no doubt about that.
How do you do that, Kenny? You got a crystal ball over there or what? Eyes wide open.
Good set of binoculars. 24 years of watching this.
And that's going to take the ball right back to where it was. That was where that'll be basically right back where they were with the second down in the same situation once again. Octavius Cooley, the 6'3", 6'4", 200 and much, 30, 40 pounds, whatever. He's a big one. He split out wide to the right. Ulmer and Bayless and number 5, Drummond, are all to the left. And the single back is back there. There's pressure after him. There's a batted ball by Tyree Evans. They got pressure on Howard, and you were right, Kenny. He's feeling the heat.
Tell you what, we got back there a whole lot quicker than they were expecting, and right now Wayne County's got their motors turned up pretty high.
They were trying to run a screen, and it worked the last time we played them, but now there was such pressure that got so fast that he couldn't get the pass off, and Tyree got up and knocked it down. So it's third, and ball still at the War Eagle 49. It's third, and we'll say 8 yards to go for the Tornadoes. Trips left, single man right, same formation. Who's that out there on Cooley? There's a number 30. Trayvon Lofton's manned up out there on Octavius Cooley out wide right. He stayed with him, keeping him to the outside. There goes a pass downfield and a lot of pushing and shoving going on. And what a great catch there by Omar Bayless. It looked to me like he was out of bounds, but they're going to give him the catch, Kenny. But
no, he was out of bounds. He was out of bounds.
Oh, okay. All righty. And you got to say, Javonte McCann was all over that in coverage. And Bayless makes a great acrobatic try on the ball, but it was like you said, it was out of bounds.
It was a whale of a catch now, no doubt about that. Just ESPN highlight, but it's going to come back and bring up fourth down.
Fourth down. And the Tornado punting team is coming on the field. So the War Eagle defense, did what it did. It broke serve. Of course, we haven't got the ball in our hands yet, but such is the case. If this holds up, War Eagles get the ball, they will have broken service on this Tornado offense first time up. Lots of pressure dialed up like you said it would be, Kenny.
Well, I mean, it's going to be tough to play 4 quarters at that level of speed, but we're going to have to if we're going to have a chance to win this football game.
Coach Mangum mentioned that, it would take a lot of running, a lot of first downs. They blocked the punt. Blocked the punt. And Wayne County's got the ball inside the 35-yard line of the Tornadoes. So Wayne County has come out like a house of fire tonight. Now, we
just brought everybody up the middle. You could see on film they had a little weakness in the middle, and Coach Mangum and that bunch worked on it, and it paid dividends there because it never got off his foot.
Well, here we go now. The War Eagle defense did its thing, and one thing Coach Mangum said, for us to bring that pressure, we're going to have to get snaps on offense. So that's going to translate into running this ball and getting first down. Here come the War Eagles. We got moving. We're at about the 32-yard line of the Tornadoes. Tied in on the right side. One receiver left, 2 right. And there goes fast Freddie Jordan with the ball up the middle. He puts his head down and breaks a tackle and pushes hard for a gain of about 4 yards. We'll see where they spot it, 3 or 4.
Well, he just did a good job. Linebacker met him there, and Freddie just put his head down and bulled his way ahead. It looks like he got marshaled to around the 28-yard line. Okay,
that's we'll give him 4. We'll say 2nd and 6 for the War Eagles. 2 receivers right, 1 left. They're going to give it to Freddie again, and he's going to find some tough sledding. Might get him a yard out of it, bring up 3rd down, and we'll see here. They're trying the middle of that line like they did the last game, and they've run 2 plays. They got themselves in about a 3rd, and we'll say 6 yards to go. Trips right for Hodo and company. Fast Freddie stays in the back. Rameek Wallace to the left. Harris, Spylon, and Stewart to the right side. And there's Hodo looking to throw. He got Harris breaking free. Oh, he couldn't see him. You're going to fire one down here to Reggie Stewart. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. What a catch by Reggie Stewart. He had Harris wide open down the seam, and he couldn't see him.
You're right, he couldn't. And I know Harris is going to go back and wonder, why did he throw it to me? He just couldn't see.
1st and goal for Wayne County on the Hodo to Stewart pass. So now let's see. Wayne County got in here last time on their inaugural possession and couldn't score. Let's see if they can turn the tides here. There's Fast Freddie up the middle, putting his head down to the 5-yard line. All righty, that's a 2nd and goal from the 5, so it looks, Kenny. This is critical, Kenny, because like we said, the last time Wayne County took their opening possession and got down here and came away empty. Don't need to do that tonight.
No, we need to get this thing off to a good start and go ahead and get a touchdown under our belt here.
And we'll say second and goal from the 5-yard line. And they're going to hand it to Freddie again, and he's not going to get maybe a yard. He might have got inside the 5, so we're looking at a third and goal from just inside the 5-yard line. All righty. Wayne County really needs to capitalize on this. These opportunities are not going to come very often. Let's see if they try to go by air. They're having a little stinge it up down there as that defense, and there they go getting off sides, and there's a penalty. That's going to be against the Tornadoes, I think. Kenny, what do you think?
Yeah, it will be, and it'll move them half the distance to the goal, so it should put it on the 2.
We are at 7:55 to go in the first quarter. Wayne County 0, the Tornadoes 0. Wayne County threatening with a third and goal from the 2-yard line. War Eagles forced a punt on the Laurel's first possession, blocked it, and now they're inside the 5 with a third and goal at the 2-yard line. And there's Hodo going to hand it to Freddie, and there's a touchdown, Wayne County. So, ladies and gentlemen, the tide turned from at least the last time over here. Wayne County was able to get points on their first possession, and now Brandon McCary and company comes on to see if they can make this thing 7-0. 7:43 to go on the clock. Wayne County draws first blood here. Hunter James on the snap, Reggie Stewart to hold, Brandon McCary, the leading scorer for Wayne County, on to try this PAT. Everybody's set, and it's in play. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it's going to be no good. So that's very uncharacteristic. So we missed the extra point, so it's 7:43. It's Wayne County 6, Laurel 0. We'll be back after a 30-second break to the station.
Of all the colors, yellow's the most important, at least when it comes to building outdoors. No matter what your project this season, pier, deck, fence, or gazebo, be sure to head first to Gatlin Building Supply for Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. Yellowwood is your best protection against rot, fungal decay, and termite attack, so it's no wonder Yellowwood is the brand of choice for building outdoors. Come by Gatlin Building Supply, where you'll find only the best for your project. And remember, if it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Gatlin Building Supply, North Spring Street in Waynesboro.
I don't know who the man was that made that hit, but that was a thing of beauty. I mean, he stuck him right in the chest with his helmet and airborne with him, and he came to the ground, and the ball came out, and that's Jamal Poe is coming off limping a little bit. They've got DeAndre Gandy in there for him. Jamal Poe, the leading tackler for Wayne County, is out now with the Tornadoes with the first and goal from the 1-yard line. What a big defensive play to keep him out of the end zone. I mean, it looked like he was going when the War Eagle defender just stood him up. And there's a flag on the play and a touchdown, but it's probably going to be for naught. Let's see what the penalty is. You got an idea, Kenny?
It's going to be illegal procedure.
They've had several of those so far tonight. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 already. We're at 4:18 in the first quarter. Wayne County 6, Laurel 0, and they've got a second down and goal to go, and that ball is going to be out there at about the 8-yard line. And like I said, if they try to throw it, it's like a big man and posted up and just throwing on the basketball, under a basketball goal, throwing passes down there, let him go up and get it. They've got their big package in. We saw this last time. They got the big number 75 over here to wing back. And Howard's going to throw one down there to try to get it to Cooley, and it's all kind of holding and pushing going on, but there's a late flag. Who's it going to be on?
Wayne County. It's going to be defensive holding or pass interference, one of the two. That'll be half the distance to the goal.
All righty. They were trying to throw it back to Octavius Cooley once again. And they're going to, you're right, Kenny, you called it. And is that an automatic first down?
Yes.
So it'll be first and goal now. And they're going to spot that thing just around the, let's see. He's dancing all around that 5. I guess it's going to be just inside the 5-yard line. 4:01 to go in the first. Wayne County 6, Laurel 0. Laurel threatening first and 5. First and goal from the 5. Oh, Roy was giving him fits down.
Well, he was.
Roy Arrington out there on coverage, and he's out there with him again. Howard's going to hand it up the middle, and there's Robinson's going to get in for a
touchdown.
Well, no, they're not going to give it to him. They're going to stop him at the 1-inch line, it looks like. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 1-inch line. 3:43 to go. Second and goal from just inside the 1. Wayne County's defense is making them earn it down here. And there's a snap and a handoff, and he's going to go in. Touchdown this time. So 3:26 to go in the first. Laurel answers Wayne County's score with a touchdown, a rushing touchdown of their own. And they'll come on to try to take a lead here with a successful PAT. So we'll see how this works out. Number 1, Jonathan Lencio on to try the PAT, and it'll be out of the hold to number 2, Keon Howard. So it's kind of like you never know what you're going to get here with Howard holding, but I'm sure they'll go for the 1 and the 1-point lead. Everybody's set, looking around. And it's now in play. Here's your snap. There's your kick. It's up, and it looks like it's good. So 3:25 to go in the first. Laurel 7, Wayne County 6. Here's a 30-second break back to the station, and we'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
The most versatile cooking device ever. Is it a grill, an oven, or a smoker? Yes, it's all 3. Your friends at Gatlin Building Supply had the answer, and it's the Big Green Egg. Often copied, never matched. There is only one original Big Green Egg, and a place to get it in Wayne County is Gatlin's. Come see the selection that Gatlin's has to offer, along with all the accessories for your Big Green Egg. At Gatlin's, find the solutions to all your building and remodeling questions. Gatlin's, where we have the answers for you, located North Spring Street in Waynesboro.
And back we are. Kenny, do you got any numbers on that drive?
Yeah, I was working on them there when I had to jump and go to the they started on their 36. That's a 64-yard drive, 10 plays.
And the Tornadoes getting ready to kick this thing off again. For this to be their first time. Wayne County deferred the option to the second, so this is the first time that we'll see the Wayne County receiving team out on the field tonight. 3:25 to go in the first. Wayne County, Laurel did what a good team does, like the Reverend Jackie Shirley used to say, answer a score with a score, and that's what they did.
Oh, absolutely, and so now it's the onus is back on the Wayne County offense, and we're down to 3:25 left, Marshall, in the first quarter.
And there's Deshaun Filon with a kick, and he's running, and he's getting out across the fighting hard out across the 35 yards. So Wayne County's going to be in business at the 1st and 10 just across their own 35-yard line. They'll be moving left to right, and the ball's going to be placed right in the middle of the hash marks. Kenny's working, covers a lot. He's doing stats. He's working the sound box up here. He's providing all kind of commentary. It's kind of like you've been hanging around Paul Keene. You're multitasking.
Oh, I wish I could do a third or a quarter of what Paul does. He's the best I've ever seen at what he does.
And here come the War Eagle offense. Hodo and company. Fast Freddy is standing in the backfield with him. 2 receivers both ways for Hodo. And we're looking at 1st and 10 from the own 36. There's Filon in motion. There's a handoff to Fast Freddy. He's got some room, puts his head down, and runs out across the 40. They're going to spot him at about the 43-yard line. Nice gain, Kenny.
Good pickup of a good 7 yards, I think. Looks like it'll put it out, at 43, so a solid gain.
Freddie hit that hole wide open. I mean, he hit it running wide open. That's what you like to see. Here we go again. They're going to hand it to him again. He moves outside and then cuts back in, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get himself a first down out about the War Eagle 46, 47-yard line.
Yeah, good job that time just to bounce it outside. The inside tackle over there, the right defensive tackle for Laurel, just hit the ground and just trying to cut the offensive lineman's feet out from under him. Freddie saw everything was jammed up, bounced it to the near side here.
Sophomore Chris Cooley checks into the contest for his first action of the night. 2 receivers both ways, and going to hand it to Cooley. And he got somebody hit him, got a face mask. It looks to me like, Kenny. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They got him in the backfield and got that face mask. He's a 6.4-yard average guy. He checks out, and
they're calling a hold against Wayne County.
Oh, I thought they had a face mask.
Well, they did have. We didn't get the call.
That's going to back Wayne County up. Number 25 is going to check into the game down there. That's Darnell Cameron for Wayne County. He's a 8.2-yard per average guy. That's going to take Wayne County.
It's going to be 2nd and 20, looks like.
Yeah, to 38. So trips to the left and single man out. Reggie Stewart's out to the right side for Hodo. Ball's on the right hash mark of the offense. And Hodo's looking to throw, and he's going to try to catch Phylon coming across the middle and makes the catch and is tackled immediately for about maybe right at the line of scrimmage. Phylon's a little slow getting up, but he's under his own power out there. It's going to bring up third down and a long, long way to go.
Should be second down, Marshall.
Second down, my bad. It is second down. Thanks, Kenny. And here we go. Two receivers to the right, single man left, tight end Rikus Harris on the right side, and Darnell Cameron is your running back with Hodo. For 1:51 to go in the first quarter in a 7-6 ball game. And Hodo's looking to throw. Going to fire one out here to Stewart, who goes up and
going to be pass interference. 12 got there too soon.
All right, that was at the 45-yard line, and Kenny's called that one, so that'll be a break for Wayne County. We're at 1:40 in the first quarter. Laurel 7, Wayne County 6. Wayne County on the mix. Well, Kenny, they called that against Wayne County. What was that? They patted on the head. That a legal man downfield?
Yeah. I mean, the number 12 clearly got to us before the ball did.
Wayne County's having a little trouble here offensively, spitting and sputtering with the penalties here. Laurel had a few on their drive and were able to overcome them. So they're looking to see if they want to take that or not. And I believe that penalty is going to be declined. So that's going to bring up third down and about 19 to go for Hodo and company. Darnell Cameron, number 25, senior running back, stays in the backfield. Two receivers left with two to the right. There's a handoff to Darnell Cameron. He's running hard out across the 40 out to about the 45-yard line. Going to bring up fourth down and about 11. So Wayne County's going to have to punt it away. We're at 1:29 and counting in the first quarter. Wayne County 6, Laurel 7. We had to miss PAT. Wayne County scored on there after the punt block. Got down there and got a touchdown running the ball. After a big completion down inside the 10 to Reggie Stewart. Omar Bayless for Laurel standing back at his own 25-yard line, and he's a dangerous return man. We've seen what he can do with the football. Hodo's back to punt. There's a high snap. He reels it in. Got a little time. He's going to kick one high down here, and Omar Bayless calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 25-yard line. So that's not a bad exchange. Hodo did a good job of reeling that snap in.
Well, I tell you what, it's only about a 30-yard punt, but it was high and gave us time to get down in coverage. So, good job, too. That snap, as you said, was a little high, so Hodo did a great job, and they're going to get the ball marshaled around just inside the 26.
And we'll see. We got Tyree Evans, Benito Jones, Jaquan White, Tyler Hopkins, Trayvon Lofton, Roy Arrington, Denzel Bonner, Javonte McCann, Quentin Hogan, Jamal Pose back out there. Good to see him. And 23, Kadarius Pennell, your defensive folks. Three-man front for Wayne County. They're going to back up here a little bit and play a little different style. And there's a pass out there, and there's going to be another
That should be a hold there. I mean,
it is. You got it, Kenny. Jaquan White belted the quarterback down after he threw the incomplete pass out in the flat. But you're right on it and get the hold. That's a good sign when those offensive linemen are having to hold that pass rush, isn't it, Kenny?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got a feeling they'll probably call that a lot more if they have a chance. We're at 51 seconds to go in the first quarter. Laurel with a 1-point lead, 7-6. That's going to back the Golden Tornadoes. They'll have a first down just out of about their own 11-yard line and 20 or so yards to go here on first down. Three-man front for Wayne County. Single back set, two receivers both ways. There comes Tyler Hopkins bringing pressure, and he misses running back in the backfield. And there he is running out across the 30-yard line with a nice gain up the middle. And that is number 9 for the Tornadoes. That is Malik Terrell. He's got 7-yard average coming in tonight. We got an injured War Eagle on the field. We'll see if this is going to be quick. If we may take a 30-second break back to the station. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station and be back after this word from our sponsors.
Fish camps are a grand southern tradition where you can always count on great food and friendly service. In Wayne County, when it comes to food, there is none more rich in tradition than Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse. Our fish is fresh and fine. Our seafood, you can hear the gulls and smell the ocean while enjoying shrimp, oysters, and the like. Our steaks, don't take our word for it. Come and taste for yourself. Come on down by the Chickasawhay River, 184 east out of Waynesboro, where you can taste and experience the tradition that is Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse.
We are live once again. 2nd and 7 for the Tornadoes. They're at their own 29-yard line. Jamal Poe, that's twice he's had to come out tonight with his ankle. Looks like it's bothering him, but he's a gamer now. He was trying to go, but I don't know. We'll just have to see how that works out. But 4-man front, Quindarius Bivens is in right now up front. 4-man front for the War Eagles. And there they go with a handoff up the middle, and they're going to stop him at about the 31, maybe 32-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down, and looks like 3rd down and 3, Kenny. Laurel's hammering at the middle of that line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the right side, 3 to the right side. Big Cooley's down here to the left, man on man with Javonte McCann. Single back set back there with Ullman, and we've got 1 quarter down here in the South State Championship contest between the Tornadoes of Laurel and Wayne County. We're going to take a 30-second break back to the station and be back for 2nd quarter action after this word for our sponsors.
Woolwine is proud to be part of the Wayne County War Eagle community, and we have the inventory to prove it. Woolwine Autoplex in Waynesboro is where you can find the best in pre-owned cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs. At Waynesboro's Woolwine Autoplex, we offer great financing options and a courteous staff that is ready to help you with your next vehicle. Come see Woolwine in the heart of Wayne County, where the War Eagles soar, and let us put you in your next vehicle.
1 quarter down, Wayne County 6, Laurel 7. Wayne County scored first, missed the PAT, and the Tornadoes came back, had a nice long drive, and were able to convert their PAT to take a 1-point lead after 1. The Tornadoes are at their own 31-yard line, looking at about a 3rd and 3. And Wayne County's got that 4-man front. DeAndre Gandy, number 26, big sophomore linebacker, 245-pounders out there taking Jamal Poe's place. Jamal's the leading tackler for Wayne County. They're working him on the sideline. So here we go with a critical 3rd down. And there's your snap, and there's a fake handoff, and he's looking to throw under pressure across the middle. Makes the catch. Number 5 makes the catch for 1st down, and that's Dontario Drummond. He's got 19 catches on the year for a 23-yard average, and he's added another one, and we got another War Eagle down on the field down there. So if it's a war of attrition, Wayne County, it looks like they're suffering some pretty tough injuries out there. So we'll see. We're going to take 30 seconds back to the station while they tend to the injured War Eagle, and we'll be back after this break.
Extreme Sound Security and more, where more means equipment for the outdoorsman. We are our area's authorized Benelli dealer and have all the accessories to complement your outdoor adventures. As your elite archery dealer, we offer a broad selection of new bows, arrows, and all the accessories to meet your needs. We also have a good selection of used bows available. Whether it's a new or used bow you're looking for, or repairs and tune-ups for the bow you have, Extreme Sound Security and more is the place to go. Extreme Sound Security and more. It's a place to go at 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
Welcome back as we're once again live. Javonte McCann was an injured War Eagle, and thank goodness he was able to make his way off the field under his own power, and he's got his helmet back on. Looks like he's ready to go. Deion Smith checks in at cornerback, and he's covering Omar Bayless and jams him at the line, and Omar gets by him, and Keon's going to throw one down here to Bayless, who opens at the 20, and goes up and makes a he had the ball in his hands. He could not hold on to it. Kenny, that guy's phenomenal.
Credit that to Pinnell for getting in there at the last minute and getting a shoulder in there to knock that ball loose.
And Bayless is injured down here at the 10. He went up and stretched out as far as you could go to get one, and probably might have fallen on the ball. And I tell you, if he did, that's going to hurt. So we've had a very, very physical game so far here, and I tell you, the fur is flying out here between the bricks. Wayne County is trailing Laurel by a score of 7-6, and that was a 1st and 10 attempt from Laurel's own 47-yard line, and Deion Smith was out there manned up on him, jamming into the line of scrimmage, and Bayless blew by him, and like you said, he got what I guess that's the way it's supposed to work. You get help over the top from your safety. That's right, Kenny?
Absolutely.
And you called out Pinnell and talked about what a good job he did. We'll take Bayless is up and going to make his way off the field. We're glad to see that for that fine Laurel receiver. And he's not in any hurry, but he's going to make his way off the field. We're at 11:22 to go in the half, and Laurel is at their own 46-yard line with a 2nd and 10. Kenny, what do you think about Wayne County on the offensive side? They
been hit and miss.
Yeah.
We're going. We hurt ourselves with the penalties just like Laurel did earlier tonight, but Laurel overcame that and went down and scored. I mean, they had a couple of penalties on there. We had a couple of penalties on there. Laurel managed to work their way through it. Now, we weren't able to on our last possession, so it's really important here if we can hold them and get the football back and make a good drive and put some more points on the board.
Okay, now Bayless has made his way off to the other side, and he is certainly not in any hurry, but I got a feeling he'll be back shortly and be running wide open once again. 2 receivers both ways for quarterback Keon Howard of the Golden Tornadoes of Laurel. 2nd and 10 at their own 47. And here they go. They're moving left to right. The ball is right in the middle of the field, right between the hash marks. We're at 9 seconds on the 25-second clock. Man in motion. And
they got
a
illegal
penalty flag, and Howard's going to run and get tackled by, that is number 99, Tyree Evans. But what'd you say that is, Kenny?
It's going to be a legal procedure, illegal motion.
Why didn't they blow the whistle and stop that thing? Everybody kept playing. I would have thought they would have stopped it, but
probably couldn't step in there without getting hurt. So that's declined. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
And here we go. They've got them back outside the chains. That turned down. They let the play stand, looks like, and declined the penalty and took the tackle for a loss.
Yeah, Coach Mangum took the play.
All righty, 3rd and 13 to go. 11-10 to go. Wayne County is Bayless is back in at the right side. Pinnell is up on the line of scrimmage with him, playing him man-to-man. Harris Cooley back to throw it. They get after him, and he breaks a tackle or two and breaks more tackles, gets his first down, and runs hard down to the – no, he doesn't, short. Kenny. He's short. I'm sorry. I was trying to give him a first down. And he's going to come up short, and we got a – Benito Jones is standing back here, kneel down at the 36-yard line. He's kind of moving slow. He's going to bring up 4th and about 3 for the Tornadoes. And let's see here if looks like they're going to get in the punt formation. And who punts it?
Timeout, Wayne County.
Timeout. We'll go back to the station for a 30-second break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
Shopping at Fred's is the smart thing to do. Sign up for your Fred's Smart Card online and start earning Smart Bucks every time you buy Fred's brand items. With Fred's Smart Card, the more you buy, the more you earn. Keep up with your Smart Bucks online and redeem them at checkout while shopping at Fred's, the smart thing to do. Fred's on Spring Street in Waynesboro.
The bricks, and it is 4th and about 2 yards. The ball is nosed up to the Wayne County 45-yard line, and there's 10:29 to go in the half. Wayne County has got 6 on the board, and Laurel has the 1-point lead at 7. Reggie Stewart's going to be standing back in here inside of his own 10 to receive this Octavius Cooley punt, and he's punted once tonight, and it was blocked. Wayne County turned that into a rushing touchdown a few plays later, and here we go again. Wayne County's good snap this time, and they come after him and they don't get it, and it's a nice punt that Reggie Stewart's going to let hit, and it's going to roll into the end zone. So that's going to come back out, and Wayne County will be looking at a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Boy, I tell you what, that thing barely made it. I sure am glad it did.
Yeah, I was starting to worry about that just a little concerned.
Fast Freddie Jordan Jr. is back in there running back. Ramik Wallace and Drinkus Harris are to your right. Phylon and Stewart are left. Phylon's in motion. Wayne County's moving right to left. Ball's in the middle of the field. There's Fast Freddie with a handoff, and he might get a half a yard. And looks like the Tornadoes are doing a good job stuffing that Wayne County run. They weren't very limited success on the last possession, and it looks like they're off to an auspicious beginning on this second possession here of this second quarter. Pylon's in motion once again. Hodo's back to throw, moving to his right, looking downfield, fires one out here. Oh, he goes high and makes the catch. It's Drinkus Harris out across the 30-yard line. That'll be a 1st down, I do believe, Kenny.
I think if he got it, he barely got it. He got just across the 30, I think.
He went up high to get it. Drinkus is a tall drink of water down there, and he stretched up and made a nice catch. Hodo moving to his right, throwing on the run. First down, Wayne County at the just across their own 30-yard line. 9:41 to go in the half. Wayne County 6, Laurel 7. Here comes Harris in motion. Everybody's to the left side. There goes Hodo's going to keep it and turn upfield and going to run hard out across the 35 for about 5 yards on first down. Nice run.
Well, it was, and I tell you what, did a good job on the zone read and just sort of fumbled his way through there. Not fumbled, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about. He just worked his way through.
And here comes Wayne County with a second, we'll say 6. We'll give him 4. 2 receivers both ways for Hodo. 9:15 to go in the half. There's Fowlon in motion. He moves to the right side now. Hodo's going to hand the ball to Freddie, and he's going to run hard for about 2 or 3 yards. Going to bring up third and a couple for the War Eagles. We got Soshawn Washington, Dexter Daniels, Hamilton Hudson, Zach Henderson, Brandon Beasley up front for Wayne County. Trying to make a way for these War Eagle running backs to pave the way for the War Eagle running backs. And here we go, 3 guys to the left, 1 to the right for Hodo. He takes a snap. He's going to hand it to Fast Freddie. He's trying to get on the edge. He cuts upfield and going to get himself a first down out across the 42-yard line to about the 42. So first down, Wayne County.
Well, big first down there. We got to keep this drive alive and keep moving down the field. Marshall's just shy of the 43.
And it looks like we've got another injured player on the field tonight. And we talked about a war of attrition earlier. And we're going to go ahead and take a 30-second commercial break back to the station while they tend to the injured tornado.
Of all the colors, yellow's the most important, at least when it comes to building outdoors. No matter what your project this season, pier, deck, fence, or gazebo, be sure to head first to Gatlin Building Supply for Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. Yellowwood is your best protection against rot, fungal decay, and termite attack, so it's no wonder Yellowwood is the brand of choice for building outdoors. Come by Gatlin Building Supply, where you'll find only the best for your project. And remember, if it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Gatlin Building Supply, North Spring Street in Waynesboro.
I don't know that I've ever seen as many stoppages of play in a half for injuries in any contest. I mean, we've had what, 2 tornadoes and 2. That's been 4 in the first half. That young man, that's Jalis Martin, defensive back. He's getting up and making his way off the field. So fortunately, everybody's been able to make their way off the field under their own power. So that's a good thing. Wayne County's looking at a 1st and 10. Ball's on their on 43. They're moving right to left. The ball is placed on the offensive's left hash mark. Wayne County trails 6 by a score of 6-7, but they have a first down and 10 right here. And here we go once again. Trips 2 receivers both ways for Hodo and company. There's Phylon in motion, moving to the right side. Hodo's going to back to throw, and he's going to look. They're going to get after him, and they're going to sack him for about a 2-yard loss. So pretty good coverage by that defense.
Well, they did, and we got Freddie was set to the other side, and the guy that got through was a linebacker that came from the inside, and we just didn't have anybody to pick him up.
And number 65 is checking out. That's Brandon Beasley, and we'll see who checked in for him. I believe we'll get that player for you in just a minute. And there's Hodo's looking. No, he hands it to Freddie, and there goes Freddie putting his head down, and he's going to find tough sledding and make it to the 40. Still going to be outside the chains. Number 77 has checked in for Wayne County at offensive line. Timothy Stokes, it's a junior, 5'10", 220-pounder. That's 3rd and about 11 to go for the War Eagles. The War Eagles haven't had a lot of offense mustered up here so far in the first half. And here, Hodo's looking around with 2 receivers both ways. We're at 16 seconds on the 25-second clock. Got plenty of time to get the play off. Fast Freddie Jordan Jr. is a running back with him. Hodo's back looking to throw. Trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Hits Derickis Harris coming across the middle for about a 1-yard gain. So they're going to be still outside the chains and going to have to punt the ball away again.
Well, it just not much there. And, of course, Laurel defender right behind him. And when just as soon as he caught it, he was tackled from behind.
Wayne County is going to be punting the ball at 4th and just call it a 4th and 11. It's just outside the chains. Omar Bayless is standing at his own 30-yard line. And let's see, Hunter James on for the snap here. And there's a low snap. He's going to get the blocked. And Laurel has returned the favor and has caught the ball in the air. And here they go down inside the 20-yard line. So Laurel has returned the favor with a blocked punt attempt. And I'll tell you, this is a packed house, and it's all the noise that's coming off of Laurel side right now.
Well, I tell you what, they did a good job. They had everybody except Bayless on the line of scrimmage, and they managed to get through, and it was caught in the air. If you wondered why it was able to advance it, well, they caught it in the air, so since it didn't hit the ground, they could move it, and they've got the ball inside the Wayne County 20.
1st and 10 with 6:35 to go in the half, and Laurel's up by a score of 7-6, and they're in the red zone with a 1st and 10, and trips to the right side, single man to the left side. That's Octavius Cooley split out left. He's got, I don't know if that's Denzel Bonner out there, man-to-man coverage on him. The linebacker out there on him. He's going to try to jam him at the line of scrimmage, and he does, and he ties him up. But there's number 5 in the end zone with a catch. I mean,
touchdown.
He was behind the Wayne County defender, and the ball was right on the money, and there's nothing you can say about it. That's Dontario Drummond for a touchdown. So in pretty quick order after the block punt, Laurel puts a touchdown on the board on the Howard to Drummond pass. And we'll see here for the PAT, Laurel can threaten to go up 14-6 here with 6:26 to go in the first half. And let's see. There's Keon Howard's going to be receiving this snap. And Al Fincio's on for the, he's going to try the PAT, and there's up, and it's blocked by Benito Jones. And so he's returning, Benito returning the favor, so it's a 7-point ball game. We're going to take a 30-second break back to the station and be back after this word from our sponsors.
The most versatile cooking device ever. Is it a grill, an oven, or a smoker? Yes, it's all three. Your friends at Gatlin Building Supply had the answer, and it's the Big Green Egg. Often copied, never matched. There is only one original Big Green Egg, and a place to get it in Wayne County is Gatlin's. Come see the selection that Gatlin's has to offer, along with all the accessories for your Big Green Egg. At Gatlin's, find the solutions to all your building and remodeling questions. Gatlin's, where we have the answers for you. Located North Spring Street in Waynesboro.
Okay, we are back between the bricks. 6:26 to go in the first half. Laurel 13, Wayne County 6. And Kenny, Wayne County just hasn't been able to muster up much offense at all here in this first half.
Got to give credit to Laurel. They've done a great job of just keeping Wayne County bottled up.
And Wayne County comes in here averaging 38.8 points a game, averaging 265 a game on the ground and 105 through the air. But like you said, giving credit where credit's due, that Tornado defense has been playing mighty good football tonight. Of course, they did it the last time we played them. And here's a kick that's going to go deep down here and going to be received by Phylon at the 20. He's torn up the middle of the field, trying to find a way to go. He gets out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10, Wayne County. It's time for some offense. 6:14 to go in counting in the first half. Laurel 13, Wayne County 6. Looks like they're going to have that thing spotted about the Wayne County 32. Wayne County once again is moving right to left. Brandon Beasley is checked back in. Stokes is checked out. 3 receivers to the right side for Hodo. Reggie Stewart's out here to the left side, and there's Fast Freddy's going to take the handoff and try to get on the corner right there, and he's going to find nowhere to go as they're going to tackle him for probably a 2 or 3 yard loss. It looks like only a yard loss, and I mean, there's just like a jailbreak down there. That defense is having their way with Wayne County's offense right now.
Well, they are, and let me tell you, they have done, it's going to be a loss of about 2 yards. And I tell you what, you got to give Laurel's defense credit. Man, they are just jamming Wayne County's running game.
And Darnell Cameron is checked in for Wayne County at running back. 2 receivers both ways. Well, actually, Harris is kind of at a wing back on the right side. And there goes, they're going to try Darnell at his hand at it. And he's going to run out close to the 35-yard line for about a 5-yard gain on his carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. We'll think. Fast Freddy's checking back in. Darnell is checking out. They're going to have him just short. It looks like the ball's going to be at the 34. Going to be 3rd down, and we'll say 8 yards to go for Wayne County. 5:11 to go and counting in the half. Laurel 13, Wayne County 6.
I think that was the first punt, the only punt we've had blocked on us all year.
And there's Hodo looking to throw. He's going to try to get the ball out there, and the Laurel defender made a great play on the ball. He was trying to get it to Wallace out about the 45, and he couldn't make it happen, and the Laurel defender got on it and batted it away. So Wayne County's going to have to punt once again. 4:51 to go. Wayne County desperate need of some offense, because you're giving this football right back with short order. You talked about how hard it was going to be to keep that pressure on all night, and how important it would be to let that defense rest, and they're not getting any rest.
We only had the ball for 1 minute and 9 seconds that time.
And Hodo standing at his 20 to receive the snap. There's a good snap, little pressure. They almost get that one. It's going to be high, and it's going to go out of bounds. So let's see where they mark him, Kenny. It's going to be about the 45, 47-yard line. So the Tornadoes are in business, and they almost blocked that one too.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was only about a 17-yard punt.
We're at 4:34 to go. Wayne County trailing by a score of 13-6, and Laurel is out close to. Well, they're at their own 40. They got it spotted at the 46 of Laurel. So trips left. No, they got 4 receivers to the left side for the Tornadoes, and Octavius Cooley split out to the right side. So 4 men one way and 1 the other.
Man, this is where we need a big play on defense, a turnover of some sort.
Got to get a stop. Can't continue to let them keep doing that. There's going to be a halfback pass, and missed it. Tyler Hopkins went over there and got in Taquan Ulmer's face. They threw it to Taquan Ulmer out there on the left side, and Tyler sniffed it out and jumped up and made him throw a bad pass. And I'll tell you what you said. Breather's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, I mean, he's got every page in the playbook tore out. And he's running one play and throwing that sheet down and going to the net.
2nd and 10, 4:27 to go in the half. Laurel 13, Wayne County 6. Laurel at their own 46 with a 2nd and 10. Trips left, single man right. Running back in the backfield. Robinson's in the backfield. Howard's looking straight back to throw. There's some pressure. They were holding Tyree, but they didn't get the flag, and Keon Howard's going to run close to a first down. He'll be about 2-3 yards short. He's in Wayne County territory.
Well, we talked about him having to, try to rush him enough to have to make him beat us with his legs, and he did a good job on 2nd down of picking up about 7 yards, 8 yards.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He's 6'2", 215, probably 220 pounds, and got good speed. He's got him in a 3rd and 2 at about the War Eagle 46-yard line. Trips left, single man right, single back set for Howard. And he's back looking to throw. There comes some pressure, and they're going to throw the pass out there to catch Bayless coming across the middle, and he's going to get himself a first down. So the ball comes out, but
Wayne County's ball looks like.
Is that right? Let's see here. Not a whole lot of jumping up and down there.
No, they're going to say it was.
They caught Bayless on that slant that you see Wayne County run with foul line so many times, and he made that catch about the line of scrimmage and turned upfield and got a first down at the War Eagle 42-yard line. So the Tornadoes are in business with 3:28 and counting in the half and a 13-6 lead. And they're in Wayne County territory with a 1st and 10. Howard's going to hand the ball off up the middle to Robinson. He's got all kind of room. He's inside the 30. He's inside the 25, breaking tackles down inside the 20. And he'll be about the 18-yard line, gashing that War Eagle defense.
Tell you what, they are doing a good job of just lining up and running the ball past Wayne County when they do run it. We haven't got anybody back, and man, it's now they're right down here where they were a while ago when they threw the fade in the end zone. You can look for the same dose of medicine this time.
And here we go. Wayne County, the Tornadoes got a 1st and 10 inside the 20, and there they're going to hand him off to Robinson again, and he's going to find a little tougher sledding this time, but he's still going to get positive yards out of it, probably a couple of yards, maybe 1. Nobody has handled this Wayne County defense like this Laurel team has tonight or in their previous matchup down here. This is by far, I think, the best offense that Wayne County's faced all year, without a doubt.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And defensively, we're just not able to solve this Laurel offense.
Man, they're clicking on all 8 cylinders. Keon Howard's back to throw. They're going to get after him. They're going to sack him back at the 29-yard line. Tyler Hopkins back there with some pressure, and Tyree Evans probably gets credited with a sack. Well, there's a big play we were looking for, Kenny.
Well, we needed that one, but now we're going to need 2 more right behind this.
They got the ball back out just inside the 30, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 20 to go for the Tornadoes. Let's see here. Seems like the person I saw a person coming out and wanted to get his call for you. DeCarlos Walker's back there at safety. Rameek Wallace is back here at safety. And so here we go. 2 receivers both ways. And Howard's back to throw it. He's got some time. He's going to fire one down there toward the end zone coverage, but the catch, touchdown, Omar Bayless. I mean,
he spun around and caught that ball behind him.
I mean, just nothing. I mean, the coverage was there. The coverage was there. Just a great throw and a great catch. I'm going to tell you, folks, Laurel's skill folks are all they've been cracked up to be. They're as good as you'll find anywhere. And they're having their way with Wayne County's defense right now. So with 1:40 to go in the half, the score is 20-6. I think that should be 19, but anyway, they got 20 on the board. But anyway, here's your PAT. They got it back to 19. Here's your PAT to try to make it 20. There's your snap. It's up, and it's going to be good. So with 1:40 to go in the half, Laurel 19, Laurel 20, Wayne County 6. We'll be back after this word, a 30-second break to the station.
Fish camps are a grand Southern tradition where you can always count on great food and friendly service. In Wayne County, when it comes to food, there is none more rich in tradition than Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse. Our fish is fresh and fine. Our seafood, you can hear the gulls and smell the ocean while enjoying shrimp, oysters, and the like. Our steaks, don't take our word for it. Come and taste for yourself. Come on down by the Chickasahee River, 184 east out of Waynesboro, where you can taste and experience the tradition that is Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse.
We are back live between the bricks. Laurel 20, Wayne County 6. Kenny, I believe there was a penalty flag there after that thing. You want to give us a call on that?
I wasn't looking. I was too busy trying to do this and watch the meter for the commercials. I'm sorry.
Well, it looks like there was some kind of, I guess so there was a little excessive celebration on that touchdown or that PAT or something, and they're going to be kicking the ball down here at the 25-yard line. Wayne County has not had an offense, answer for this offense tonight for the Tornadoes. I mean, what do you do? We talked about it, cover them, but they make the throw and make the catch anyway. I mean, nobody was out of position. I mean, the man was right there on him.
No, that catch was one where he turned around. He was looking to the inside, and he spun around and caught the ball behind him. And that's the kind of stuff you see a lot of college and pro teams do, and that's just athletic ability and the ball being placed where it needed to be.
There's a kick that's going to be fielded by Reggie Stewart at the 29-yard line. He's trying to get something going. He runs up the field out to about the 44-yard line. So Wayne County will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 44. 1:32 and the clock still running away down there. At 1:32 and counting in the half. And score 20. Laurel, Wayne County 6. Here we go. Two receivers to the left. One to the right for Hodo and company, and he's got fast Freddie Jordan Jr. in the backfield. Wayne County, go ahead.
I'll just go. Laurel has just done a great job defensively tonight against Wayne County's offense.
I guess that's been the biggest surprise to me, is that they did this to us the first time. But I didn't think they could do it to us twice. And there's a pass to the flat to the running back, and Fast Freddie gets the ball out across the 50-yard line. They're going to spot him just across the 50, maybe at it. So that's going to bring up second down, about 3 yards to go for Wayne County. Stops the clock with 1:19 to go in the half. Wayne County trailing by a score of 20-6. Second and we'll say 3 yards to go. Inside Tornado territory on the pass out of the backfield to Fast Freddie Jordan Jr. Two receivers both ways for Hodo, and Hodo's back to throw. He's going to try to fire one out to Reggie Stewart, makes the catch at 35, spins, makes his way down to the 40, just about the 41-yard line. So first down, Wayne County. 1:10. Clock stops while they're going to set the chains here. Wayne County showing a little offense and weren't able to run it, so they're finding a little success throwing the ball here. Two receivers both ways for Hodo. 1:08. There's a handoff up to Fast Freddie up the middle. He's got some room. He's at the 30-yard line, still running. Down to the 22-yard line or 23-yard line. So that's ball's loose, though, and Laurel says they got it. Wayne County says they got it, and the official, most importantly, says Wayne County's got it. It's funny, Kenny, how you can get a few passes and find a little running room, isn't it?
Yes. That's how that's supposed to work.
Inside a minute, Wayne County gets the ball to start the second half, so this is a big deal right here to get points right here. Inside a minute, 20-6. Wayne County's at the 21-yard line. There's a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break back to the station and be back after this word from our sponsor.
Woolwine is proud to be part of the Wayne County War Eagle community, and we have the inventory to prove it. Woolwine Autoplex in Waynesboro is where you can find the best in pre-owned cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs. At Waynesboro's Woolwine Autoplex, we offer great financing options and a courteous staff that is ready to help you with your next vehicle. Come see Woolwine in the heart of Wayne County, where the War Eagles soar, and let us put you in your next vehicle.
Back, 56 seconds to go in the first half. Wayne County's 1st and 10, and they look like they're at the 23-yard line. And how big would a touchdown here be, Kenny?
Oh, man, it'd be bigger than a Hard Rock Candy Christmas.
All righty, here comes Wayne County. I guess they've got one timeout left now. That's probably their second one. So they've got 2 receivers to the left, and they got Ramik Wallace out wide to the right. Fast Freddie Jordan stays in the backfield with Hodo. And what a big series right here. How important is it to get some points on the board right here? Trailing by a score of 20-6. Pylon's in motion, moving his way to the right side. Hodo takes a snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Freddie. He's got room up the middle. He's going to run hard. He's still going down to the 10-yard line. First down, Wayne County at about the 11-yard line. So 48 seconds. Wayne County's in striking distance, Kenny.
Well, that's where you want to be, and we're down under a minute now, so whatever we do, we've got 2 timeouts left, Laurel, with 1.
Okay.
And we're going to need to see if we can get this thing in the end zone.
44 seconds and counting, 42. 2 receivers both ways. Hodo's back to throw. He's going to try to get one to Pylons in the end zone, just over his fingertips. And so that's going to stop the clock at 36 seconds. He had him open, just couldn't quite make the connection. Pylon ran down that hash mark and then cut out down there about halfway into the end zone, and the ball was just over his fingertips. 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Boy, he had space too. That was the thing that sort of makes you sick.
Yeah, you'd like to have that one over again. He sure had him open. Couldn't quite make it. There goes Pylon in motion to the right side again. Hodo's going to hand the ball to Freddie, and they're not going to have it. They're going to tackle him at the 10-yard line. So 31 seconds, and Wayne County looks like they're going to call timeout. So we'll take a 30-second break back to the station and be back after this word from our sponsor.
Extreme Sound Security and More, where more means equipment for the outdoorsman. We are our area's authorized Benelli dealer and have all the accessories to complement your outdoor adventures. As your elite archery dealer, we offer a broad selection of new bows, arrows, and all the accessories to meet your needs. We also have a good selection of used bows available. Whether it's a new or used bow you're looking for or repairs and tune-ups for the bow you have, Extreme Sound Security and More is the place to go. Extreme Sound Security and More. It's a place to go at 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
Welcome back. We are at 30 seconds to go in the half. Wayne County trails Laurel by a score of 20-6. Wayne County has a 3rd down and 9 from the Laurel 12. It looks, that's what the scoreboard says, but it looks like that ball's nose right up to the 10 to me. Wayne County's desperately needs to get some points right here to keep this thing in striking distance. And Flash Freddie's going in the backfield, trips right for Hodo, single man to the left side. Hodo's back to throw. He's moving to his right, and they're going to get after him. He's going to break free, and he's going to try to get out to the left side, and they're going to tackle him at the 10-yard line. And Wayne County is going to take another time out. So we're going to stay here with this one, Kenny. And Wayne County looks like they're going to have to go for a field goal here. Probably going to elect to go for a field goal, and that we won't make any prognostications as to what's going to happen. But any reflections here, Kenny, as we take a little time with this instead of going back to the station and what you're seeing?
No, I mean, it's just been strictly a matter that Laurel has outplayed Wayne County defensively against Wayne County's offense. And Wayne County's defense has done a decent job. But, those guys, getting open on the underneath routes, I mean, there's just not anything you can do about it. But we've seen 2 highlight reel catches down here in the end zone on the north end down here, or south end rather. And, hey, there just ain't a whole lot you can do about that when a guy turns all the way around and catches the ball thrown short and behind him, another guy catches a ball that just goes over the defender's head.
Well, Wayne County's going to try a field goal. It's going to be a 29-yard variety. Laurel's going to take time out, so we're going to take a 30-second break this time and be back after this word.
From yard care to farmland, Chapman Tractor Company in Waynesboro can get you up and running and keep you that way. From sales to service, Chapman Tractor has what it takes to match your needs to the right equipment and to keep your equipment in tip-top shape. Our sales staff is in the know with a wide selection of equipment and implements to meet your needs. Service, we provide it with a trained professional staff at your disposal. And don't forget our parts department, where we have a comprehensive inventory and the folks on location to help you find the part you need when you need it. Chapman Tractor Company, Waynesboro, Mississippi.
Hunter James is going to be on to snap the ball. Reggie Stewart's going to be holding the ball. Is going to be spotted to 19. That'll make this a 29-yard attempt by McCary. He has made a 38-yarder this year. He's on the ball's on the left hash mark. He's got the leg for it. Laurel, he missed an extra point. And here we go. Here comes the snap. It's a good snap. Kick is up. And I don't know, Kenny. Let's see. It is good. So McCary hits the 29-yarder, and that's going to make the score, bring the score to Laurel 20, Wayne County 9. And I tell you what, that wasn't what you wanted in terms of points, but those could be very valuable points here in the next before this thing's over.
It is, because what you're still down 2 touchdowns. I mean, like you were, you're down you're down 3 scores. And now you're down 2 scores, 2 touchdowns. So it's going to be important for us to to try to, squib kick this thing or whatever, let the time run off the clock. We get the ball to start the second half. If we can come out and score, Marshall, that'll put us within, within 4 points of Laurel. Now, being able to stop them, that's a whole other different proposition. But they've been able to stop us offensively. So, we've scored a lot of points in the second half before, and we can do it tonight. But we've got our work cut out for us.
And there's 15 seconds left in this one, so no telling what's going to happen. And there's a squib kick. It's going to be down by the Tornadoes at their 36-yard line. So there's 14.2 seconds left on the clock, and with Coach Breland and his high-octane offense that he's got and his willingness to pull all the triggers on it, there's no telling what we may see here as of yet. As Paul King would say, it could be very interesting here in the next 14 seconds. Let's hope it's not eventful, though. It looks like they're going to assume the formation here where it's going to run this clock out. They got Taekwon Ulmer sitting back there in case something goes wrong back behind the quarterback. And looks like Howard's just going to take a knee. And so that brings the first half to a close with the score Wayne County 9, Laurel 20. We're going to take a break and then be back with our halftime guest, Bubba Hathorn, after this word from our sponsors.
Of all the colors, yellow's the most important, at least when it comes to building outdoors. No matter what your project this season, pier, deck, fence, or gazebo, be sure to head first to Gatlin Building Supply for Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. Yellowwood is your best protection against rot, fungal decay, and termite attack, so it's no wonder Yellowwood is the brand of choice for building outdoors. Come by Gatlin Building Supply, where you'll find only the best for your project. And remember, if it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Gatlin Building Supply, North Spring Street in Waynesboro.
Possession Wayne County had. They didn't get into the end zone, but they did cover some ground. Do you have the numbers on that last drive? I mean, they seemed, I know I'm hitting you. You've been shuffling papers up here and manning controlling the box and all kind of stuff, but it seemed like Wayne County may have found a formula there that worked a little bit on that last possession. Now, I could be wrong. What do you think about that?
Well, we had 6 plays and went 32 yards. We got the ball at the, wrong place. I got to get to the right place here. We started at our 44 and 8 plays. We went 44 yards. And, we did that mostly by passing. I mean, we picked up first 2 plays. We picked up 7 yards and 8 yards. And then, of course, Freddie picked up 18 and then 12. So that's 30 yards rushing. Those are two big ones. That's what got us down to the 23. And, then we get down to the 11, or got us down to the 11, and we get there. We pick up a yard on 2nd and 10, and on, we missed that. Man, you talked about it. If we could take that play back, throwing our out pattern or our fade in the end zone where we just Hodo just overthrew it slightly. It wasn't much, but it was just enough. He didn't get quite enough air under it, and not a criticism. It's just the way it was thrown.
Right.
If we get 7 points there, then we're already sitting at 16-20. So it's a much less steep hill to climb.
Yeah.
But we've got a pretty good climb to make here now. And the only way we're going to get started is this first drive. We're going to need to score points.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Kenny. We're going to take a 60-second break to the station, 60 seconds back to the station, and be back for second half action after these 2 words from our sponsors.
The most versatile cooking device ever. Is it a grill, an oven, or a smoker? Yes, it's all 3. Your friends at Gatlin Building Supply had the answer, and it's the Big Green Egg. Often copied, never matched. There is only one original Big Green Egg, and a place to get it in Wayne County is Gatlin's. Come see the selection that Gatlin's has to offer, along with all the accessories for your Big Green Egg. At Gatlin's, find the solutions to all your building and remodeling questions. Gatlin's, where we have the answers for you, located North Spring Street in Waynesboro.
And we are about ready to kick this second half off of the 2014 Class 5A South State Championship. These 2 teams are slugging it out for the right to represent the South at the state championship games that will be held in Starkville, Mississippi on the campus of Mississippi State University next weekend. And certainly both of these teams would love to be there, and I know our fan bases would both love to be there too, Kenny.
Yeah, I'd like to be there as a working as opposed to being there as a spectator myself.
We got both teams back out on the field now, and Wayne County won the toss, as we've said in the first half, and deferred their option to receive to start the second half. So here we go. I mean, we're going to find out right now what Wayne County is what kind of statement they're going to make, and see if they want to get in this contest. And like I say, this thing is it's manageable. I mean, it's manageable. This game's got a lot of action left in it, and but it's going to be a tall order. And I tell you what, I expect a very exciting second half of football right here for sure. It's anybody's game right now, and like you said, Kenny, and Paul mentioned too, it can go a long way towards state in our case, take this opening possession and run it back. And I'm like you, I would take Darnell Cameron taking one of the house right now. I wouldn't bat an eye about it.
Wouldn't bother me at all.
And here come the Tornadoes, and that is Jonathan Atencio. I've been saying Alencio, but I believe that's a T. I believe that's Atencio to kick it off. And he's going to kick it deep, and Reggie Stewart's going to catch it at the 20, and he's going to try to get up the field. He's at the 30-yard line and still making folks miss, and here he goes out to about the 35-yard line. Now that's Deshaun Philon. I'm sorry, I was giving Reggie credit for that. That's so Deshaun Philon, the receiver, senior receiver, working that thing out across the 30 out to the 35-yard line. Wayne County's pretty good field position to start the second half.
Well, you'd like for it to be better if you could, but you get it where you get it. So here at the Wayne County 35, 1st and 10, and we're going to see if this offense has decided to turn it up a notch or two.
And here we go, 2 receivers to the right, 2 left. Wayne County is moving right to left. The ball's on the right hash mark. And Hodo's going to take the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going to fire one to Reggie Stewart out here. He makes the catch at the 40. And they're going to stop him probably just short. They're going to spot him at the 40, so that's a nice gain on first down. Laurel's got the ball, but the officials say it was down. Looks like Wayne County's taking up where they left off, trying to go through the air here. It worked for Laurel. Spread them out a little bit and get that running game going. Maybe Wayne County can do the same thing.
Well, maybe so. I'm hopeful we can get, of course, 5 yards is 5 yards. And you do that twice, you got a first down.
And we've got 2 receivers to the left. Wayne County's got the ball on the left hash mark now of the offense, moving right to left. And they're going to hand it to Freddie, and he gets out here and gets a little running room, puts his head down. First down, Wayne County, out to about the 46, 47-yard line.
Well, a good job by Freddie just to cut it off the edge, and we got everybody kind of hemmed up to the inside. A good job by the Wayne County offensive line.
Chris Cooley checks in. Wayne County's got a first down out here at the 47. 11:01 to go in the third quarter. Wayne County trailing by a score of 20-9. Chris Cooley's going to get the handoff, and he's going to try to get on the edge, and he's going to put his head down and run hard for about 5 yards, 4 or 5 yards. We'll see where it's spotted. Looks like they're going to give him 5 on first down. The sophomore runs hard, Kenny.
Well, he does, and we have got to have that 1-2 punch from these guys.
And Cooley stays in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. That's Wallace and Philon. Harris and Stewart are to your left. And Cooley's in the backfield with Hodo. 2nd and 5. And Cooley's going to get it again. He puts his head down and runs inside the he's going to get down inside the 45 to about the 43, going to be about a yard short. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1, and what a big play right here, Kenny.
Well, it is, and we've got to get this first down.
2 receivers to the right. Harris is the wingback on the left side. Cooley's is back. He's going to get the call. He puts his head down, and it looks like he's got himself a first down. Kenny, it's going to be close.
I think it's going to be spotted short.
Well, let's see here.
This guy from this side is going to spot it short.
I believe. Well, they're going to give it to him. Kenny, thank goodness.
I'm surprised.
We'll take it. First down, Wayne County. On 2 runs by Chris Cooley. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Wayne County's got a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of the Tornadoes of Laurel High School. 9:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wayne County down 20 to 9 with a 1st and 10 and 12 seconds on the 25-second clock. Here's your fake the handoff and a pass out there to Phylon, makes the catch at the at the 36-yard line. So a nice gain on first down. Offense is mixing it up good, Kenny.
Well, they're doing a good job of mixing running the short pass, and if you can do that, then you can just you can keep moving the ball down the field, which is what we need to do. 2nd
and 4 from the 43. We're at the 36-yard line. 2nd and 4. There's a wing back to the right side. Cooley's in the running back. Single man wide out to the right. There's a handoff to Cooley again, and he's going to stumble as he takes the handoff and lose a yard.
Yeah, we got a penetration from the inside that time, and we let a guy go. And 49 for Laurel, defensive end. They had a little stun on that time, and he swung to the inside, and we just flat out missed him.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 yards to go. Fast Freddie Jordan Jr. is in the backfield now. 2 receivers both ways for Hodo and company. The ball is at about the 36-yard line of the Tornadoes. Hodo's back to throw, and he's going to try to throw one down there to Reggie Stewart's going to make the catch, I do believe. And they're going to give it to him at the 26-yard line. That was a nice throwing catch.
Tell you what, he had to dig a hole to get out to get enough room under it so he'd have some air, but a good job by Reggie.
1st and 10, Wayne County, and the ball is out there at the 26-yard line of the Tornadoes. Wayne County's doing what they need to do so far in the second half, and Hodo's going to hand the ball to Freddie, and he's got some room up the middle and going to run hard, and it's he looked like he had more room than he did. They shut it up pretty quick. Can he a short yardage gain there of 1 maybe?
Well, that play's a little slow. It just takes a minute for that to develop on the cutback trap.
Okay, it looks like Harris is going to be your wing back on the left side. Wayne County's moving right to left. Ball's on the left hash mark of the offense. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Ash Freddie's going to get the handoff up the middle, and he's going to put his head down and try to get to the 20-yard line, and they're going to spot him just short of the 20, I do believe. Going to bring up, going to leave about 5 yards to go. 3rd down, and we'll say 5, and Chris Cooley checks in as your running back for Wayne County. Harris is going to be your wing back on the right side. Ball is on the left hash mark of the offense, moving right to left here. And the Tornadoes are going to come off sides, it looks like, and there comes your flag. So that's probably going to be a first down. Kenny, do you think?
It's going to be awfully close. Depends on the exactly where it winds up, but I figured it's a 3rd and a long 4. So it may be if it puts it on the 15, and it does, that's a first down.
First down, Wayne County. 7:21 to go in the 3rd. Wayne County trailing by a score of 20-9. This is the first possession of the second half. Wayne County started to their own 35, and now they're at a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Chris Cooley's in the backfield with Hodo, and he's going to get the call up the middle, and he's going to run hard, breaking tackles, puts his head down to the 6-yard line, and the ball comes out, but Wayne County's on it. So Chris with a big hit up the middle for a nice gain, Kenny.
Well, he did. He picked up about 8 yards on that run, Marshall.
Fast Freddie checks in, 2nd and 2, and that ball's down there about the 7-yard line of Wayne of the Golden Tornadoes. Freddie Jordan's in the backfield now, 2 right for Hodo. Hodo's going to hand the ball to Fast Freddie, and he's going to find some room. Touchdown, Wayne County. How about that, Kenny?
Well, that's what the doctor ordered, and that gets us back in this ball game.
6:46 to go in the 3rd, and I tell you what, I want to say we got a packed-out house over here between the bricks, from brick to brick, end to end, and around the end. This place is rocking, and the Wayne County's faithful is feeling good right now. And 6:46 to go in the 3rd. Wayne County's got 15, Laurel 20, and Brandon McCary on to try the PAT. Here comes your snap. It's down to kick us up, and it is good. So with 6:46 to go in the 3rd, Wayne County 16, Laurel 20. We'll take a 30-second break back to the station and be back for more War Eagle football after this word from our sponsor.
Fish camps are a grand Southern tradition where you can always count on great food and friendly service. In Wayne County, when it comes to food, there is none more rich in tradition than Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse. Our fish is fresh and fine. Our seafood, you can hear the gulls and smell the ocean while enjoying shrimp, oysters, and the like. Our steaks, don't take our word for it. Come and taste for yourself. Come on down by the Chickasawhay River, 184 east out of Waynesboro, where you can taste and experience the tradition that is Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse.
Okay, we're back between the bricks, and Brandon McCary is getting us set to kick this thing off. And like you said, Kenny, just what the doctor ordered. And I tell you what, that was just a great high school football drive. You saw it all in that drive.
Well, you did. You saw them mix up the short pass and the run, and just worked their way down the field. 12 plays, 65 yards.
There's a kick that's going to be fair, caught at 35, and that's going to cost them 15 because they tackled him. I don't know, Kenny. I don't see a flag. There it comes. Denzel Bonner, they called for a fair catch, and Wayne County defender went ahead and tackled him.
Yeah, not much you can do or say about that.
So they fair caught it at the 35, and I suppose that'll take it out to midfield. We'll see. And it is. So Laurel is going to get their first possession of the second half in pretty good spot right here. Officials are moving that thing up here. Looks like they're going to, the foul was at the 35, and they're going to spot it at the 50-yard line. So with Laurel begins their first possession of the second half with the ball right at midfield. Ball's just barely hanging over the Laurel side of the 50-yard line. They're moving left and right, and the ball is on the right hash mark of the offense with trips left and one man to the right side in a single back set for Howard. Aaron Wayne County jumps off sides, and that's going to cost them 5.
Well, they don't need any help.
Wayne County's going to give them but now the ball is in Wayne County territory, nosed up to the Wayne County 45. 6:40 to go. Wayne County 16, Laurel 20, but Laurel's with a 1st and 5 at the War Eagle 45-yard line. Trips left. Single man to the right side. Robinson is your running back with Keon Howard. 3-man front for the War Eagles. There's a high snap. Howard's going to throw one out in the flat to a wide open man at the 50. And that's Taquan Ullman running down. He slips down at about the 37-yard line. First down, Laurel. So they'll be 1st and 10 from the War Eagle 37.
Boy, I tell you what, that was a well-executed play on the wide screen over there.
And Taquan Ullman on the reception. Sophomore receiver / quarterback for the Tornadoes. 3 men to the right side. Ball's on the left hash mark of the offense, moving left to right. There's a hard count by Howard, but nobody comes. 3-man front for Wayne County. Bonner and Lofton and T-Hop for your linebackers. Hopkins is coming up the middle, and they get after him. And there's a throw out here to Omar Bayless makes the catch, and there he goes. He's inside the 20, and they're going to go down there and tackle him. Number 26, DeAndre Gandy, showed mighty good speed for a big man, but it's 1st and goal for the Tornadoes.
Well, Laurel's going to come right back and stretch this thing to 11 points again. If we're not, of course, they're not in yet, but I tell you what, we hadn't been able to stop their short running game tonight for sure.
I tell you what, I don't know where Omar Bayless is going next year, but he's going to make somebody a fine receiver at the next level. And I think he's they're getting looks. He's getting lots of D1 looks, as you would imagine. Laurel's got their big package in. They got number 75 out there in the backfield at a wingback spot, which we see that as kind of like a handoff up the middle. Robinson's going to put his head down, and they're going to stop him short of the goal line, I do believe. Number 75 is Vincent McGill. He's a 6'2", 305-pounder, and he packs a wallop when he leaves away for those running backs up in that line of scrimmage.
Well, there's not much doubt about what they're going to do when they've got that guy in.
They're going to put him over on the right side, and that's going to be 2nd and goal. And Kenny, I don't know where that ball is. It's inside. It's around the 2, I think. It's hard for me to tell with this angle, but it's 2nd and goal for the Tornadoes. Howard's going to try to keep it himself, and he's going to head up the middle of the field, and looks like a touchdown for the Golden Tornadoes, Keon Howard. So with 5:18 to go in the 3rd, Laurel answers the Wayne County score with a touchdown, and they're going to take the score to 26-16, and they'll be on the try point after right here. And Atencio will be trying the PAT out of the hold of Keon Howard. And they're in position. Here comes your snap. And the snap is down and the kick is up. And it is good. So with 5:18 to go in the third, Laurel 26-27, Wayne County 16. 30-second break back to the station, and we'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Woolwine is proud to be part of the Wayne County War Eagle community, and we have the inventory to prove it. Woolwine Autoplex in Waynesboro is where you can find the best in pre-owned cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs. At Waynesboro's Woolwine Autoplex, we offer great financing options and a courteous staff that is ready to help you with your next vehicle. Come see Woolwine in the heart of Wayne County, where the War Eagles soar, and let us put you in your next vehicle.
There's a flag on that play, Kenny. Did you? I know you're doing 2 or 3 things up here. Did you see what it was?
Have no idea.
It looks like that was going to back Laurel up. They're going to be kicking this one off from the 25-yard line.
And that's a mark of a good football team. Of course, we gave them a lot of help. We gave them a 15-yard penalty on the after we tackled the guy that was fair catching. Then we gave them another 5, so we gave them 20 yards from where they'd had the football. And they went 4 plays, Marshall, to go 45 yards and capped by the 2-yard run by Howard.
They'll be kicking it off for the 25-yard line, and our deep man is Darnell Cameron. He's standing at the Wayne County 20-yard line. Our other 3 guys, the next wave's up here at the 30. There's a big front line is, of course, standing in there about the 31, 32-yard line. 5:18 to go in the third. Wayne County 16, Laurel 27. And here goes Atencio's kick, and it's going to be high and deep. It's going to be caught down here by Fast Freddy at the 35, and he's trying to find somewhere to go, and he's making folks miss, and he's getting on the corner to 40. Got a little room. He's at the 50. He's at the 45 and going to be tackled out of bounds at the 41, I believe, yard line. Right at the 40-yard line, Kenny.
Well, a great job by Freddie to find the corner and get outside and get the ball into Golden Tornado territory. I'm hung up, man. I've hit a stump and I'm hung up.
I have been too.
I've had a busy night over here. Whatever it is you're paying me, it's not enough. I hadn't seen a check yet, but
you've written a few.
Yeah, whatever it is, you're going to get a bill.
We really do. Anyway, it's a 5:04 to go in third. That's a Wayne County's in business at the Tornado 40-yard line, and let's see, they're going to look to throw to Stewart, and he's going to make the catch at the 35-yard line and be tackled immediately, but a nice gain of about 5 yards on first down on a little quick out pattern. So Wayne County is going to try to keep working that sideline over there, and that's a real dangerous pass. I hold my breath every time he throws it.
So I tell you, Laurel's so quick. They just do such a great job of covering once.
And Fast Freddy gets the handoff up the middle. Got a first down for Wayne County at about the 26, 27-yard line. And Chris Cooley checks in for Wayne County on the first down. 4:34 to go in the third. Wayne County 16, Laurel 27. But Wayne County's on the move once again. Showing some offense so far in the second half, and they better, because if they don't, they're going to be packing their stuff up and heading home. There's a pass out there to Phylon. Makes one miss, puts his head down, and he's going to get probably, we'll see where they spot it. But a nice gain on first down.
Well, a little extra lick there by Laurel.
Wayne County's faithful was wanting a little help there. About a 5-yard gain. Phylon's going to move back over to the left side. Trips left. Meek Wallace is out wide to the right, and Chris Cooley is in the backfield. Trips left stacked over here on the left side. And you're going to throw the little thing out there. And there's a fake to the short one. Throws it to Reggie Stewart. He's down the sideline and going to be knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line or right about the 5. They had 3 men stacked out there, Kenny, and they faked a little bubble screen and then threw it about 10 yards downfield to Reggie with a nice catch.
Just a great job in setting that up. And I tell you what, he gets us down there now where it's a little more manageable.
First and goal, just barely inside the 5-yard line. Chris Cooley is your running back. And so official set the ball in play, and here goes Wayne County. And he's going to hand it to Cooley, and he's going to move to the right side, cut back up inside for probably getting maybe back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to bring second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Fast Freddy checks back in.
Well, Laurel did a good job to recover, get somebody outside to cut him off because they had everything jammed inside. and Chris was trying to bounce it outside, and boy, that linebacker got out there in a hurry.
Double receivers both ways. Hodo's going to look to throw, going to fire one to the corner back there. It's going to be through the hands of the defender and through the hands of Deshaun Filon in the corner of the end zone. Reggie says, I was open. He's wanting that ball.
Well, I tell you what, that Laurel defender got up, man, and let me tell you, number 10, he had about a 68-inch vertical jump.
Kelvin Rogers, he's 5'8", and he doubled that.
Every bit of it.
Okay.
He was 10 feet if he was an inch.
3rd and goal for the War Eagles. And let's see what Wayne County tries to do. 2 receivers both sides for Hodo. Fast Freddy's in the backfield. Ball's just inside the 5. Freddy's standing at the 10, as is Hodo. Here's your snap. Hodo's looking to throw. Going to fire one on the slant across to Ramit Wallace, and it's incomplete. Looks like they mugged him in the end zone, but they don't get the flag. 4th down.
Did.
4th down, Wayne County. Wayne County's going to send the kicking team out there to try to get 3 points on the board. Going to try to go for a field goal here.
Tell you what, that looked like a dance at the prom. The Laurel defender had his arm around his waist, and that's that slow dance that you're not supposed to do.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 10. This will be a 20-yard field goal attempt, and the ball's pretty much right in the middle of the field. 3:12 to go. This would make it 27-19. There's the kick, and it's fake. And there's a pass to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Wayne County. Reggie Stewart's on the hold, and he throws it. Is that Tyler Hopkins? I'll tell you what, Breland's not the only one who got a few tricks up her sleeve.
Well, I tell you what, wasn't anybody looking for that except the 2 guys. So Reggie gets credit for the touchdown pass.
Reggie's your holder, and he sure did. That was just a well carried out play. And I tell you, great throw. And Hopkins made a big catch in the back of that end zone.
I tell you, that was. It'll take me a minute to get this road up.
There's your PAT, and it's good. So with 3:06 to go in the 3rd, Wayne County 23, Laurel 27. We'll go to the station for a 30-second break and be back after this word from our sponsor.
Extreme Sound Security and more, where more means equipment for the outdoorsman. We are our area's authorized Benelli dealer and have all the accessories to complement your outdoor adventures. As your elite archery dealer, we offer a broad selection of new bows, arrows, and all the accessories to meet your needs. We also have a good selection of used bows available. Whether it's a new or used bow you're looking for, or repairs and tune-ups for the bow you have, Extreme Sound Security and more is a place to go. Extreme Sound Security and more. It's a place to go at 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
And we are back between the bricks. Wayne County on the fake field goal pass to touchdown from Reggie to Tyler Hopkins. And Brandon McCary's on to kick this thing away, and he's going to kick one high, and it's going to come down out here. Going to go out of bounds. So that'll bring it to, where will that spot it, Kenny?
Around 35.
35. 1st and 10 for the Golden Tornadoes to their own 35-yard line. Can Wayne County's defense break serve right here once again? I don't know. They've made a punt. How many times has Laurel punted tonight? Twice? I believe so.
I think that's right.
Wayne County's, tell you what, they kind of got momentum going. And that's the kind of thing that'll breathe a lot of life into a football team. Now let's see if Laurel can take the air out of these sails. I certainly hope not. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes with a 4-point lead, 27 over Wayne County's 23, 3:06 to go in the 3rd. Wayne County's faithful chanting defense, defense. And there's a man in motion. That's Bayless moving right to left. There's Howard back to throw, fires it out there to Big Cooley, and they're going to track him down out there. And I don't know who was manned up on him. That's DeAndre Gandy and Roy Arrington out there. DeAndre came in to replace an injured Jamal Poe, and DeAndre has shown a lot of skill out there, a lot of speed.
He's done a good job.
He's a 245-pound linebacker, a sophomore linebacker, by the way. Just about a half a yard loss on the place. Second, outside the chains, we'll say 2nd and 11, 2:39 to go in the 3rd. The ball is at just inside the 35-yard line of the Tornadoes, who are moving left to right. Howard's back to throw. Got a pass down here to Bayless, who's behind coverage. Pinnell comes in, and he and, who is that? Deion Smith break that up very nice fashion.
Well, I tell you what, Dion didn't take any chances. Just as soon as he went off the ground, Dion wrapped him up.
That's a quarterback playing his first. Well, he's played some along the way, but he's in the man. Talk about being out of the frying pan into the fire. Dion's in it tonight. 3rd and 11 to go for the Tornadoes inside their own 35. Wayne County's fans are alive and well here now. Laurel's whooping it up on their side. What a football game, folks. This is what we were looking for. 3rd and 11 to go for the Tornadoes. Howard's got the snap, back to throw. There's a pass downfield. Cooley goes for Cooley, and it's over his head and out of bounds. Roy Harrington on the coverage down the sideline, and he was with him step for step, Kenny.
Laurel's thinking that we ought to get a little pass interference, but no, Harrington just had good position on him and used his small body to keep him near the sideline.
Roy's a tough little cuss now. He don't mind mixing it up. And he's giving those muscles, flexing his muscles over there on the sideline. So Wayne County's defense has done what he needed to do. Benito Jones comes off the sideline, exhorting Wayne County's fans to give them some love, and they do. Laurel's going to have to punt it away. Big Cooley's going to be standing back there to zone 21. Reggie Stewart's on the War Eagle 25, awaiting this punt. 2:18 to go in the 3rd. Wayne County trails 23-27. There's a good snap. The big man puts his foot into it, and they almost blocked it. And it's going to go out.
Bad punt.
He was under great duress.
We're going to get it around the 48-yard line.
So Wayne County's got the ball. Like you said, Kenny, at their own 48-yard line. They're trailing 23-27 with 2:11 to go in the 3rd, but they got the ball in real good field position. So they've come out here in the second half and have moved the ball pretty well, Kenny, and scored a couple of touchdowns here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, you need to get Old Mo on your side, and right now Wayne County's got those 2 scores, Marshall, and here we need to take this down the field and take some time off the clock.
And here we go, trips to the left, and there's going to hand off to Fast Freddy. He puts his head down, running hard. Here he goes into Laurel territory, down to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Wayne County.
Well, we're running the ball with a little more authority now, and he's starting to hit that hole and head upfield. Looks like he's coming off with a bum wheel.
Yeah, he's hopping his way off.
Chris
Cooley checks in. And Freddie, I tell you what, he's a gamer. I mean, he's making his way off, and the coaches are telling him to get on the ground, so he's going to get on the ground and slow this thing down. We're going to stay right here. Freddie had hopped from the other side of the field outside the hash mark over there where he got his first down, and he was coming one-legged all the way across the field, and the coaches were saying, lay down, Freddie, lay down. And he made it just outside the hash on the War Eagle side over here and got down there, tended to him down there. Let's take a 30-second break back to the station and be back after this word from our sponsor.
Extreme Sound Security and more, where more means just that. We install video security systems for your home or business. Plus, we're equipped to assist you with all your personal security needs. We repair cell phones and computers. Plus, buy gold and ship UPS packages and accept drop-offs. Extreme Sound Security and more sells K2 and Ortho coolers. When we say more, we mean it. At Extreme Sound Security and more, 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
And they are attending the Fast Freddie Jordan Jr. down here on the field, and we've got the storyline here is we've got 1:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wayne County is trailing 23-27. But Kenny, they've come out here in the second half and they've scored 2 touchdowns.
Well, and of course this may not be as culturally acceptable as, but you got to man up.
Yeah.
You know, and you get you guys in the locker at halftime, and you challenge their manhood. You know, and if there's anybody out there that's culturally sensitive to that, male versus female, well, there's still a bunch of us out here that believe that you man up. You know, you saddle up and you get on your horse and you ride and you get through, you man up and get back on. So it's one of these things where, fortunately for us, we've got Chris Cooley. And he's done a good job tonight when he's been in. But you also got Boomy, and they can't see Boomy. Yeah. He's too short. And that's the second ankle injury we've had tonight. Jamal Poe is out.
Our leading tackler. And now our leading rusher.
And so, it's just whatever he did, it's got him numbed up pretty good, and they're getting him some help off the field.
Wayne County goes back out with a 1st and 10 at the Laurel 36-yard line. Chris Cooley, the sophomore, we call him Wayne County's version of a bowling ball, and he's out there, and he's a 5'6", 200-pounder. and trips two receivers to the left. Harris is at the wing back side on the left side. Wallace is spread to the right. First down, Wayne County. There's a handoff to Chris Cooley. He's running hard with some down inside the 30-yard line, and the ball is loose, but they're saying he was down. I'm sorry, he's not inside the 30. He's down close to the inside the 35. Going to give him about 4 yards on first down. He'll be about the 32-yard line is Chris Cooley. Second and we'll say 6 yards to go.
And I forgot about Cameron. You got DJ too, you know.
I don't know who Boomy was you were talking about. I thought
Number 16.
Oh, okay. And there's another handoff, I'm assuming, and he's inside the 30, just barely inside the 30. Going to bring up third down and about 2 yards to go. Yeah, Shadarius Chambers is one that gets a lot of ground. And there goes Darnell Cameron checking in. Chris Cooley's checking out. It's third and about 2 yards to go. They're just inside the 30-yard line with 1:04 in the third. 23-27, Wayne County trails. Desperately need a first down right here. And there's going to be the handoff to Darnell. He's trying to get around the left side. He hits the hash. He gives himself a first down to the right at just almost to the 25-yard line, but a first down. Great defense to close that lane up.
Well, he did, and if they spot him on the 26, then that's more than enough. We only needed 3, and we got 4.
First down, Wayne County. And like Kenny said, the ball's at the 26-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. Dorigus Harris is a H-back on the right side. They're going to hand the ball to Darnell. He gets on the left side. Here he is on the corner. He could go. He's at the 5. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line, I do believe, Kenny. Where are they going to spot that? Looks like it's going to be mighty close down there. It's going to be inside the 5-yard line for sure. So it's going to be first and goal at the 2-yard line for Wayne County, threatening to take the lead here with 31 seconds in the third quarter. Here's your snap. Handed off to DJ. Touchdown, Wayne County. Darnell Cameron. Well, I tell you what, Kenny, Wayne County has, they hadn't laid down. They've come back like a house of fire here in the second half.
Well, and we're going to have to keep the fire hoses out to keep Laurel cooled off, too.
Yeah, they'll be hot as a $2 pistol here in a minute. Wayne County is up 29-27, and with a PAT right here, a successful PAT can take a 3-point lead inside 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Reggie Stewart's down to receive the snap. He's down, the kick is up. Oh, yeah, and that thing is money. So with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, Wayne County 30, Laurel 27. Here's a 30-second break. Back to the station, and we'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Shopping at Fred's is the smart thing to do. Sign up for your Fred's Smart Card online and start earning Smart Bucks every time you buy Fred's brand items. With Fred's Smart Card, the more you buy, the more you earn. Keep up with your Smart Bucks online and redeem them at checkout while shopping at Fred's, the smart thing to do. Fred's on Spring Street in Waynesboro.
Back, and there's your kickoff, and it's received at the 5. Laurel's return man's making his way around the field, trying to get outside, but DeCarlos Walker is going to take him at the 25. He caught the ball up here about the 30 and retreated and tried to go all the way across the field, Kenny. I mean, why don't you run north and south? They got to return on the other side, I guess.
That's a good question. If you can furnish the answer to that, you will make $1 billion advising coaches all across the country.
Okay, first and 10 for the Tornadoes at their own 25-yard line. They're just across their own 25. Wayne County with a 30-27 lead here with 13.8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Trips right for Howard. Laurel's yet to turn this thing over tonight. Boy, it'd be nice to get one right here. Single back set back there for him. For Robinson's in the backfield with him. Cooley, the big man, spread out to the left side. Ball's on the left hash mark of the offense. And Laurel moves, Kenny.
Boy, they do, and that's a big help.
That's going to back them up 5, I do believe. They'll take them back to about their own 20-yard line. So it's going to bring up first and 15 for the Tornadoes. 13.8 still remains on the clock. Wayne County 30, Laurel 27. Three receivers to the right side for Cooley. Single back set. We're at 12 seconds on the 25-second clock. Howard's looking over the Wayne County defense, and he got him set and ready to go. Here comes your snap. Howard's looking to throw. There's a quick pass across the middle of the big man. He makes the catch and is slammed down at the 30-yard line. Got a nice catch, but it's still going to be, going to bring up third down in about, second down, Second down, about 5 yards to go for the Tornadoes. And that's the third quarter to a close. So after 3 in your South State Championship game, Wayne County leads Laurel 30-27. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back for the fourth quarter after this word from our sponsor.
Fish camps are a grand Southern tradition where you can always count on great food and friendly service. In Wayne County, when it comes to food, there is none more rich in tradition than Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse. Our fish is fresh and fine. Our seafood, you can hear the gulls and smell the ocean while enjoying shrimp, oysters, and the like. Our steaks, don't take our word for it. Come and taste for yourself. Come on down by the Chickasahee River, 184 east out of Waynesboro, where you can taste and experience the tradition that is Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse.
Okay, we are back. What a game, Kenny. You having fun yet?
No. I'm going to have fun when we're ahead and that clock is at 000. Then I'm going to have fun.
We are, I sure hope we can keep them in this side, on their own side of the field. They've swapped into the field. Laurel is going to be moving right to left. They're looking at a 2nd and 5. The ball's just across their own 30. They're on the left hash mark. They're on their own left hash mark with a 2nd and 5. And here comes Howard and company, and there goes Wayne County's defense. And what a high school football game, Kenny. We expected this. This is what we were expecting. I wasn't expecting that the first half, but now this is what we're looking for right here. Howard and company are at the line of scrimmage. He's got 3 receivers to his right side. Robinson's in the backfield with him, and Howard split out to the left, manned up on Deion Smith, the quarterback from Wayne County. And Benito Jones is going to come all sides, and that's going to cost him 5 and a first down for the Tornadoes.
Well, and again, it goes back to where you just don't need to give Laurel any help.
It's going to be 1st and 10, I do believe. I don't know. Let's see. It may be just short. We'll see what they do.
No, it's
2nd inches. And, no, you're right, Kenny. First down. Should I die? That puts the ball out at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Golden Tornadoes. 12 minutes to go in this football game. Wayne County 30, Laurel 27. And here comes your snap. Howard's back to throw. There's some pressure on him. And he's going to get a hand on him, and he's sacked by Tyree Evans back at the 33-yard line.
Boy, that's the sort of thing we got to have. I mean, we got to get him pushed back behind the chains. He's going to lose about 3 yards, which is not really that much distance for Laurel.
Tyree came up to me last week after the game and said, "We sure appreciate what y'all do. My grandma likes listening to the game." Well, Grandma, Tyree's having himself a big night out there right now. We appreciate what he does. All righty, 2nd and 12, maybe 13 to go for the Tornadoes. Howard's back to throw. There they come with the pressure. Going to throw the screen, and he drops it at the 30-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 13 yards to go. How big would a stop be right here, K-Dog?
Man, let me tell you, it would be bigger than the set of scales they used to weigh Rosie O'Donnell.
All righty, they're outside the chains with a 3rd and 13. They're at their own 33-yard line with 11:18 to go in the contest, and trips right for him. For Howard, he's got the single back set. Cooley's out here on the split to his left. Denzel Bonner's manned up on the big receiver. Inside 10 seconds on the 25-second clock, and the Tornadoes are going to take a timeout. So with this timeout, we're going to take a timeout for 30 seconds.
Woolwine is proud to be part of the Wayne County War Eagle community, and we have the inventory to prove it. Woolwine Autoplex in Waynesboro is where you can find the best in pre-owned cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs. At Waynesboro's Woolwine Autoplex, we offer great financing options and a courteous staff that is ready to help you with your next vehicle. Come see Woolwine in the heart of Wayne County, where the War Eagles soar, and let us put you in your next vehicle.
Between the bricks, and it is 3rd down and 12. to go for the Tornadoes. The ball is on their own 33-yard line, and Wayne County is stormed back here in the third quarter with a couple of scores to take the lead, 30-27. And what a big defensive play right here. I mean, they can stop. If they can stop Laurel right here and get this ball back, and if we're not going to talk about that, we're just going to, like Coach Mangum said, we're going to let them play football and see what happens. And we're fixing to find out as Keon Howard and company comes up here to the line of scrimmage. Wayne County's got their three-man front. Deion Smith is manned up out here on big Octavius Cooley. Trips receivers to the right for Howard. He's back to throw. They're coming to get him, and they're going to get after him, and they're going to drag him down at the 21-yard line. Tyler Hopkins and Tyree Evans on the big sack, Kenny. Now that's Wayne County defense.
That's the biggest play defensively for Wayne County tonight. That's as big as that block punt, because that puts them back here to 23, and that's a 10-yard loss. That's going to be 4th and 22. So you don't think you're going to see any chicanery from Breland over there.
Not with 10:50 to go in the contest, and Reggie Stewart's going to be standing back here at about his own 42 or 43-yard line to receive this punt from Octavius Cooley. And Laurel's
they're short a guy.
And here he comes, and there's 10 seconds left to go on the 25-second clock, and looks like they're going to get him out there and get him in place, and he's ready to go. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. There's a low snap back there. Oh, and he's going to get it away. It's going to go out of bounds, I believe, inside. It's going to be right at the 50-yard line. Now they're going to mark it at the Wayne County 49-yard line. Kenny, Wayne County's back in business with great field position. Oh, Cooley did a good job. The big man did a good job of scooping that thing up and getting the punt off.
Boy, he did. And I tell you what, it's a good thing we didn't have for him, that we didn't have the big rush on. Of course, we still got awfully close to him.
Wayne County's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40, we're going to say 48-yard line. Cameron Darnell is your running back. Darnell. I transpose that name all the time. Number 25 is in your running back, and he's going to get the call, and he's going to try to get on the left side. They're going to drag him down for right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for Wayne County. McKinney, this is not a do-or-die kind of situation, but I tell you what, a couple of first downs right here sure would go a long way in helping Wayne County state their case for the South State Championship.
We need points. We need points of some kind, because all we've got is a 3-point lead.
Okay, wingback is to the left side. They're going to be a handoff to Darnell. He's going to try to break a tackle or two, get inside Laurel territory down to the Laurel 48-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 yards to go, 6-7 yards to go, we'll say. 9:36 to go in your contest. Wayne County 30, Laurel 27. Wayne County with a 3rd and 7 inside Laurel territory. 2 receivers both ways for Hodo. Darnell Cameron's in the backfield with him.
We could use a good Laurel offside right here.
Yes, we could. And Hodo's taking his time. He's getting everything set. 9 seconds and counting on the 25-second clock. He's back to throw. He's going to try to run him out of the pocket, and they're going to tackle him. He's going to get a short gain, maybe a yard. Going to bring up 4th down and about 5. So Wayne County's going to send their punting team out there. Big play by the defense of Laurel. Hodo's going to be back here to try to get this punt off. And I tell you what, we've had one block tonight as well, and another one they got about as close to as we got to Cooley's a while ago. So big exchange right here, and of all the things, it looks like they've got everybody up, going to try to come after this thing. They don't have anybody back, Kenny.
Well, they're just they're looking for the fake too.
There's a good snap and a high punt. It's
not going to go very far.
Not going to go far. Maybe it'll get a good Wayne County bounce, and it does. It's going to roll down to the 25-yard line. I don't know why DeAndre caught that thing at the 25, but he did, and it's 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes from their own 25-yard line. 8:18 to go in your football game. Wayne County 30, Laurel 27, and here comes that high-octane big play offense of the Tornadoes, trailing by 3. Wayne County's got a packed house over here, as does Laurel, and the chant of the moment right now is defense. Defense for Wayne County. 3-man front. Quindarius Bivens is on the nose. In place of Benito Jones. Benito's over here catching him a little breath, I do believe. Tyree Evans and Jaquan White are your defensive ends. And Denzel Bonner may come off the edge over here. He goes. They pick him up. There's a little pressure. There's a pass down here to Cooley. Oh, Deion Smith's in coverage, but Cooley makes the catch, and they're going to have to drag him down. He's dragging folks with him down to the 29-yard line. Oh, Deion had coverage, and but again, the big man makes the catch, and Kadarius Pennell comes over and helps him drag him down at the Wayne County 29.
Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. That's, let's see, 21 and 24. That's a 46-yard pass.
They put Denzel Bonner back out here on Cooley. Trips to the right for Howard and company. Benito Jones is back in the game. There's a handoff. No, Howard's going to pull it. He's going to find some running room, and he's going to get hit hard at about the 25-yard line. Going to bring up second down and about 8 yards to go. They had a hard time. Cooley, Robinson was trying to take that ball away from Cooley. From Howard. Howard wouldn't let him have it. Howard says, I'll take this and get 2 yards. They're just out at the 26-yard line of the War Eagles with a second and we'll say 7:29 to go in the contest. Wayne County 30, Laurel 27.
Yeah, we got a penalty flag. Laurel moved over there in the slot.
That'll back them up 5, take them outside the chains, I do believe. Bring up second and about 11. And once again, Kenny, you're on the money with your call. Rameek Wallace is checking in on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to have him back here at safety. Coach Gandy is trying to get him in the proper place. Going to move him over to this side, give him a little instruction, and got him on the right side of the defense. Second and 12 yards to go for the Laurel Tornadoes. He's back to throw, and there's a pass, a bullet across the middle. Bayless makes the catch, and he's going to get himself a touchdown for the Tornadoes. I tell you what, that is one good receiver right there.
Well, he is. And I tell you, that was a great call by Laurel. They just ran the slant toward the goal post, and he hit it, and there wasn't anybody could catch him.
All righty, that's 27. That's going to give. That's going to take it to 33-30, and Laurel is on to try the PAT to make it a 4-point ball game here with 7 minutes to go in your contest. This one is as advertised. What a shootout we got over here between the bricks. And Tencio is on to try the PAT to make it a 4-point ball game. There's your snap. Kick is up. And it looks like it's going to be good. So with 7 minutes to go in the game, Laurel retakes the lead 34-30 over Wayne County. We'll take a 30-second break back to the station and be back after this word from our sponsor.
Extreme Sound Security and more, where more means equipment for the outdoorsman. We are our area's authorized Benelli dealer and have all the accessories to complement your outdoor adventures. As your elite archery dealer, we offer a broad selection of new bows, arrows, and all the accessories to meet your needs. We also have a good selection of used bows available. Whether it's a new or used bow you're looking for or repairs and tune-ups for the bow you have, Extreme Sound Security and more is the place to go. Extreme Sound Security and more. It's a place to go at 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
Well, we are back between the bricks, and here is your storyline. Laurel has just scored to recapture the lead. 4 points, 34-30. Wayne County has got 7 minutes on the clock here left in this 5A South State Championship contest. So, what a football game, Kenny.
Well, I mean, it's everything that we hoped it wouldn't be.
Let's see here. Let's see if Laurel Atencio is going to. Atencio, excuse me, is going to kick this thing away. Ball's at the 40-yard line. He'll be approaching. And he's going to kick one down there. It's going to squib around there, and it's going to hit the ground. And Wayne County's going to get on it, and it's going to be down at the 26 or 27-yard line. So Wayne County's done real good on the offensive side of the ball here in this second half, and if they've ever needed to do good again, it's right now.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this is all the pressure's on Wayne County because Laurel can score so quickly. They took that ball down the field, went 74 yards in 4 plays, got 46 of it on the first and 10 from their 26, and Marshall, they're just a big play team.
And let's see, here comes Hodo and company. Trips right for Hodo. There's the snap and the handoff to, no, Hodo's going to try to keep it, and I tell you what, they're going to gobble him up for a loss on the play.
They read that like yesterday's newspaper.
That's going to take them outside the chains. Wayne County's going to be looking at a 2nd and 12, and I dare say, and with this kind of time left in the ball game, if Wayne County can't get a first down here, it's going to be tough to overcome. And they are outside the chains right now with trips receivers to the right, one receiver to the left, and Mr. Darnell Cameron's your running back. Hodo's looking to throw. He got Reggie Stewart makes a catch at the 25 and is trying to make folks miss. He's going to get to maybe the 29-yard line. Going to get about 5 yards on the play. A lot of work, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and long for Wayne County. And Reggie's getting up a little slow, but he's going to be okay. 3rd down and 8 yards to go, we'll say, for Wayne County. What a big play right here. 2 receivers both ways for Hodo. 3rd and 9, it looks like, is where they got it spotted. Hodo's back to throw. They got pressure on him. He's going to try to get on the corner and find somebody. Better throw it. Throws one downfield, and he just had to throw that one away, Kenny. There was just no hope for that one.
No, he didn't have anywhere to go. It looked like Reggie was open down here for a minute, but Laurel had 2 guys cocked and primed down here to pick that one off.
We got a flag on the play.
I hope it's roughing the passer.
Let's see what happens. Boy, how big would that be?
Personal foul of some sort.
Well, that is a personal foul, Kenny. And let's see.
That's a first down.
Ooh, what a big penalty. That is a big one. I don't know what they call it.
It's going to be a hit out of bounds, I'm sure.
That's going to be first. Well, first down for Wayne County.
Yeah, personal foul is automatic first down.
And that ball is at the 37-yard line, so Wayne County's still in business. Reggie Stewart is your quarterback. Hodo is, they've taken Hodo, must have gotten injured on that play. He's on the sideline down here, and they got him up. Reggie Stewart's in at quarterback right now, and Hodo's wanting to get back in there and play. Stewart's going to hand the ball off to Darnell Cameron. He's going to run hard, breaking tackles. He's across midfield inside the 45-yard line for Wayne County. So 1st and 10, Wayne County at the Laurel 41.
I tell you what, you couldn't ask for anybody to run any harder than that youngster did. And, man, that's a big player on the back of that penalty. They're going to leave Reggie in, looks like, Marshall, for the time being, and they're at the 42 of Laurel.
Hodo's okay. He's up walking around. Reggie's in your quarterback position. We'll see him on a read option here in a minute. And you know, Tanner, what he'll do. Darnell's going to run hard and get inside the 40 for about 2 yards on that first down run. Hodo steps back in as quarterback now. He's all muddied up from being slammed down out of bounds. 2nd and 9 to go for the Wayne County War Eagles as they're just the ball's on the Tornado 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, one on the left, wing back on the left side. There's a handoff to Darnell Cameron. He's going to run hard and get down to about the 36-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 yards to go for Wayne County. We are at 4:52 to go in the contest. Wayne County trails 30-34. Looking at 3rd and 5. And here we go. And Hodo's going to hand it off to Darnell Cameron, and he's going to get himself. He's going to run hard, and he's going to be close, Kenny, but I don't know where they're going to spot it.
It's going to be short.
And let's see where they're going to spot it. Kenny says short, and I believe he's right. There goes Darnell. Let's see, Darnell's coming out, and Chris Cooley, number 28, is checking in. This is going to be 4th down and about less than a yard to go. So I'm not saying this is ball game, but I tell you what, if you don't get the ball here, you sure don't want to give it back to Laurel at this point. You got to get some points because you're behind. So here we go. Will they give it to the sophomore running back here and see if he can root out about less than a yard? There's a timeout from Wayne County, so we're going to take a 30-second break to the station and be back after this word from our sponsor.
Of all the colors, yellow's the most important, at least when it comes to building outdoors. No matter what your project this season, pier, deck, fence, or gazebo, be sure to head first to Gatlin Building Supply for Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. Yellowwood is your best protection against rot, fungal decay, and termite attack, so it's no wonder Yellowwood is the brand of choice for building outdoors. Come by Gatlin Building Supply, where you'll find only the best for your project. And remember, if it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Gatlin Building Supply, North Spring Street in Waynesboro.
Okay, 3:59 to go in the football game. Wayne County 30, Laurel 34. Wayne County is looking at a 4th down and about a yard to go at the 32-yard line of the Tornadoes. I mean, this thing, you don't get a first down here, Kenny. It's not ball game, but
it's going to be close. I mean, it's you've got to have a touchdown. A field goal won't cut it. You've got to have 6 points, and the way Laurel's offense is, you need to do it with about 5 seconds left.
Wayne County's got their big package in. Jamal Poe's usually in it, but he's not out there right now. They got Hunter James in it. Benito Jones is in it. Is in it running back, and let's see, Hodo's under the center, and he's going to hand the ball off to Darnell Cameron. And I tell you what, I believe he's going to get it. Wayne County says he got it. Laurel says he didn't. Looks like what do you think, Kenny?
It's going to be close. If they give him the right spot, it's a first down, but it looks like they didn't give him the spot where he got the football. I think I'm afraid it's going to be short.
Oh boy, what a big measurement right here. We're going to stay with it. They're going to bring the chains out. Wayne County came up on the long end of the stick last week, stopping Picayune on 4th and short 3 times. About that same kind of deal, and let's see if Laurel's going to return the favor here. And like I said, this won't be the ball game because Wayne County can still get the ball back and score and take the lead. But let's see here. Stretch his chains here, and let's be outside.
That's far enough.
Oh yeah, that's a first down, Wayne County. So Wayne County's got a 1st and 10, just outside the 30 of the Tornadoes of Laurel. 3:47 to go in the contest. Wayne County trailing by 4, 34-30. Darnell Cameron is your running back. 2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. Dorikas Harris is kind of playing that H-back on the left side. 1st and 10, Wayne County. Hodo's going to hand the ball off to Darnell Cameron. He breaks the tackle, but I tell you what, he gets inside the 30, but now that's some tough sledding. You said this during the week when we were talking about this defense, Kenny, about how they just mash everything up in the middle, and they've done it time and time again tonight.
I mean, if you watch them on film, they don't look very disciplined on defense, but what they do is it's sort of like a Joe Lee Dunn kind of thing. They're all over the place, and then they fool you because they jam everything up like that.
2nd and 9 for the War Eagles at the 30-yard line of the Tornadoes. And here's Hodo's going to take the snap. He's going to hand the ball to DJ. He's trying to get it around the right side, cuts inside, and still running, Kenny, as he gets down there close to the 25-yard line. Going to be about the 26. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for Wayne County. One thing about this, if they can continue to get these first downs, it's taking time off the clock because we're at 2:54 right now. Yeah. Wouldn't it be great to drive down there and score with no time on the clock?
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to leave them much time, and you've got to have a touchdown, and we're still a long way out. And of course, it goes without saying, 4-down territory.
You got 4 to make 6. So 2 to make 6. There's going to be a handoff, and there's going to be they're going to stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and that didn't work. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and oh my goodness, about 6 or 7 yards to go.
Now this is the ball game here.
And there comes Chris Cooley checking in. What a football game. You're at 2:11, Wayne County 30. Laurel 34. Wayne County looking at a 4th and 7. Inside the 30-yard line of the Tornadoes. Can they get this first down? Inside 10 seconds on the 25-second clock. Like you say, Ken, this could be the ball game inside 2 minutes right now. Can Wayne County get a first down and keep their hopes alive? And there's a flag, and the time is going to run out on them. So that's going to back them up 5. I don't know what to say about that. That's this never looked like they were comfortable with the line of scrimmage. I don't know what they were waiting on, but nonetheless, it's 4th and 11 right now. And these yards have been hard to come by. So it looks like we're going to be in probably you would guess, a passing situation with 3 guys to the left, 1 to the right for Hodo. Cooley's in the backfield with him. 1:45. Hodo's got to throw it. Going to fire one to, it's behind Dorikas Harris, and that's going to probably be your ball game. We'll see. Game. It's 34-30. We've got 1:39 to go in the contest, and it looks like Wayne County's fans are headed for the gate here. You hate to see that, but 1:39 to go in the contest. Wayne County comes up short on the 4th down attempt Hodo was trying to get it to Dorikas Harris coming across the middle, and it went behind him, and Harris could not make the catch, and I don't even know if he'd have caught it, if he'd have had first down yardage or not, but that's all academic right now. We're at 1:39 to go, trailing by 4. Keon Howard and company haven't turned the ball over all night, but they're going to have to run some plays, Kenny, so who knows? Let's see if Wayne County's defense can get a turnover. Hadn't gotten one. We played these guys twice, so we're due one. And there's a handoff up the middle, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So that's 1:34 on the clock in Wayne County. Let's see, he's going to take a timeout. We're just going to stay with the action here, Kenny. Wayne County, how many timeouts does Wayne County have left?
One now.
One after this one. And Laurel is looking at a second down and about 14 to go. You know, if they throw it and they don't complete it, you know, they stop the clock.
Yeah, I'm thinking we've only got one timeout left, and they've got 3 downs left.
Yeah.
And there's a minute 32, and we're going to be hard pressed to get the ball back with any time at all.
It's been Wayne County came out in the second half and certainly had themselves in the hole at half, but have dug themselves out of it and took the lead, and Laurel came back and responded and scored and took a 34-30 lead. And this thing is not over yet, but like Kenny says, Wayne County's playoff continuance here is in a very precarious situation, to say the least. A fumble snap or a turnover would give Wayne County an opportunity to get the ball back, but it's gonna take a turnover, I guess, Kenny, to get this thing.
Boy, you go back to that delay of game penalty that moved you back 5 yards. You're not really sure what happened, what disconnected there, but something certainly did.
There's a snap, and there's a handoff, and Robinson's going to get around the right side, and he's going to break tackles. He's across midfield. He's going down the sideline, and they're going to track him down inside the 40, and that's probably going to be your ball game for sure right there. But we still got 122 to go on the clock. Laurel gets the first down inside War Eagle territory.
All right, the ball is on the 38 of Wayne County.
And we're looking at 122 to go in the contest. Laurel with a first down.
Man, you give up 33 yards on that run, and that's tough. That really takes the handwriting's on the wall now. We've only got one timeout left, and Laurel's just going to run it, and unless they turn the ball over.
And they don't. They get a couple of yards. We're at 1:14 and a stop clock. We've got a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and be back after this word from our sponsor.
Extreme Sound Security and more, where more means equipment for the outdoorsman. We are our area's authorized Benelli dealer and have all the accessories to complement your outdoor adventures. As your elite archery dealer, we offer a broad selection of new bows, arrows, and all the accessories to meet your needs. We also have a good selection of used bows available. Whether it's a new or used bow you're looking for, or repairs and tune-ups for the bow you have, Extreme Sound Security and more is a place to go. Extreme Sound Security and more. It's a place to go at 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
Okay, 1:11 to go in the contest, and we're back. Laurel's looking at second and about 8 to go. This is pretty much academic right now, barring a turnover. And there's a good clean handoff to Robinson. He goes around the right side, and he's making his way hard down inside the inside the 25-yard line for a first down. And now we're inside 1 minute, and the Laurel celebration is beginning on the field. The Laurel players are dancing and feeling mighty good out there, and they're having a time down there. It's all Laurel right now. They are feeling their oats. Wayne County's had a good run, but it looks like it's going to come to a closure right here. Coach Mangum is asking him about maybe a penalty for excessive celebration. He's following the official out on the field. What's up with that, Kenny?
I don't know. There's it never started at 25-second clock. I don't know. And that's what he's talking about.
Keon Howard, there's a lot of jawing down there between some of the offensive linemen on Laurel side and the Wayne County defense. And Keon Howard's doing the right thing. He's pulled his guys back. Says, okay, let's wait till this thing's over before we start celebrating. And they feel good. I mean, these are kids, and they're excited. You know, I mean, it's a big deal.
Well, they should be. I tell you what, they've done a great job and beat us twice in the same year. And, you know, this game closer than the one before, but, you know, Bayless and Cooley and those guys and Howard, they were just more than we could overcome.
And Coach Mangum's still going at it with the official down here. And I don't know what it is. He keeps telling him to get off. He will not retreat. Coach Mangum now is retreating. And I don't know what the situation is, but Laurel is in the victory formation. I guess that's what you call that.
Yeah, well, they ran some extra time off the clock, and Coach Mangum, you know, fighting for every second he can get.
Yeah. And we're still with it now. All three officials are over here talking to Coach Mangum, and Keon Howard is making his way over here to get into the He's going to make sure he knows what's going on, and, you know, he's going to.
Coach Breland telling him to get on back.
So get over here and mind your own business, Keon. Leave those guys alone.
Tell you what, this is a cocky bunch. There's no doubt about that, and they've got every reason to be. I mean,
yeah.
They've beat us twice, and you know, they're only 2 losses. Let's see, they lost to Pearl River Central
and Hattiesburg.
Yeah,
and we beat the brakes off of both of those guys.
Yeah, so,
hard to figure that, isn't it?
I mean, it is what it is.
And we're still got the coaches conference down here with the officials at the 33-yard line, seeing what's going on. We're stuck at 53 seconds. I don't know if Coach Mangum can't talk those guys out of some points. I believe. Yeah, I can't blame him for trying, but he's going to have to talk them out of points to make a difference here, don't you think? And he seems to, and the conference is over. There's a flag on the play. And they've picked that thing up. I don't see anybody marking anything off, but anyway, back to the line of scrimmage they go, and Laurel is in the victory formation here, and they're going to down it. Probably take a snap and run the clock off. We'll stay with it right here until it happens. 53 seconds to go in the contest. 1st and 10 at 25. Laurel downs it, and clock is running. I'll tell you what, Wayne County's fans have done very good. They have really stayed. I said they were leaving, but just a few of them left, but they have stayed right here to this thing. I got to give them credit. They have stayed with this team to the very end. And I'll tell you, that's quite a bit of acrobatics going on down there. Did you see that pirouette that number 5 just made?
You can believe they're going to light up this sideline over here when they get through, because there was some jawing out of some of our fans were calling numbers out during warm-ups, and some of the players from Laurel were responding. So it's been interesting.
Well, you know, Laurel played for the South State Championship here last year. Yeah. I mean, they're not fly by night. I mean,
no.
Big time.
And they played all 3 of their playoff games at home too, because they finished in first place.
Yeah. And you can't take anything away from Laurel.
No, you got to give them credit, because they did what they had to do tonight. They had the big plays when they needed them, and it was just more than we could overcome.
Yeah, Wayne County came out, and they didn't fold. Wayne County didn't fold, and Laurel had a chance to fold up there. Wayne County jumped on them pretty good there, and they came back and answered. Okay, 36 seconds to go. This will probably be your last snap right here. Scores 34, Laurel, Wayne County 30. And they'll keep it clean. There's your snap, and it's pretty clean right there. And 33 seconds. Let's see if we're going to have to snap it again. They hadn't set the 25-second clock has just been set, so they'll have to snap it one more time.
No.
Not going to have to?
Nope.
21. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, folks, that brings tonight's South State Championship to a close with the final score of Wayne County 30, Laurel 34. We're going to break to the station for 60 seconds and then come back live for Kenny's recap of tonight's contest for you.
Fish camps are a grand Southern tradition where you can always count on great food and friendly service. In Wayne County, when it comes to food, there is none more rich in tradition than Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse. Our fish is fresh and fine. Our seafood, you can hear the gulls and smell the ocean while enjoying shrimp, oysters, and the like. Our steaks, don't take our word for it. Come and taste for yourself. Come on down by the Chickasahee River, 184 east out of Waynesboro, where you can taste and experience the tradition that is Pop's. fish, seafood, and steakhouse.
Welcome to our post-game show, and we have Coach Mangan with us. Coach, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough loss.
I tell you what, it's the two best teams in 5A South. Two best teams played tonight. Laurel won. I'm so proud of our team right now, Marshall. Though, we could have packed it in at halftime, but we didn't. Came back and fought, and I'm so proud of them.
We kept talking about that in that first half. I tell you what, we were pretty disconcerted up in that booth. It looked bad. But like you said, Wayne County, man, y'all stormed back in the second half and took that lead. And man, I was just thinking we got them. But the big play potential those guys have. It's hard to argue. That's the best big play team in the state of Mississippi.
It is. They got so many weapons. Those guys they've got a good team. We've got a good team, and it just so happens, they made the plays.
What do you tell you guys out there on the field after it was over with, Coach?
I talked to them about how proud I was. And I talked to them about, the sun's going to come up tomorrow, and if I had to ride again, I'd take this ride with the football team. They're going to be better. They're going to be better people because of what they've been a part of, and famous Dr. Seuss quote that I use: "Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened."
Amen. That's a great. We're going to cut you loose, and again, we appreciate what you've done and what you do here for. About here tonight.
No, we don't. Proud of them, and proud for those seniors as they carry on. Whether they go on and play ball or go on and be great people, there's some character there, and those guys have really been a big part of this program for the last 3 years.
Well, that character shown through tonight as Wayne County stormed back in the second half and couldn't quite pull it out here between the bricks. And we're going to take a break to hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back with Paul Keene and Kenny Odom to wrap this thing up. Thank you, Coach.
Fish camps are a grand Southern tradition where you can always count on great food and friendly service. In Wayne County, when it comes to food, there is none more rich in tradition than Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse. Our fish is fresh and fine. Our seafood, you can hear the gulls and smell the ocean while enjoying shrimp, oysters, and the like. Our steaks, don't take our word for it. Come and taste for yourself. Come on down by the Chickasahee River, 184 east out of Waynesboro, where you can taste and experience the tradition that is Pop's Fish, Seafood, and Steakhouse.
Extreme Sound Security and more, where more means equipment for the outdoorsman. We are our area's authorized Benelli dealer and have all the accessories to complement your outdoor adventures. As your elite archery dealer, we offer a broad selection of new bows, arrows, and all the accessories to meet your needs. We also have a good selection of used bows available. Whether it's a new or used bow you're looking for or repairs and tune-ups for the bow you have, Extreme Sound Security and more is a place to go. Extreme Sound Security and more. It's a place to go at 711 Station Street in Waynesboro.
And here we are with our wrap-up of the season here tonight, Paul. And statistically, let's look at this thing and how it turned out.
Statistically, Marshall, about as even as the scoreboard. Wayne County, 22 first downs, 207 yards rushing, 104 passing, 14 of 21. I hate that cannon. No turnovers, 8 penalties, 3 punts, 7 of 16 on third down, 2 of 3 on fourth down. Time of possession, 27 minutes, 7 seconds. Freddie Jordan Jr., 104 yards rushing. DJ Cameron, 80 yards rushing. A great effort by him. 6 yards a carry coming in for the injured Jordan. Hodo, 13 of 20 passing for 99 yards. Reggie Stewart, 6 catches for 64, and every one of them seemed big. Deshaun Fallon, 4 for 17. For Laurel, 18 first downs, 97 yards rushing, 236 passing, no turnovers, 10 penalties, 5 of 10 on third downs, 0-0 on fourth downs. Defensively, Tyree Evans, 11 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 pressures, and a pass breakup for good measure. Tremont Lofton, 8 tackles, Tyler Hopkins, 6, Denzel Bonner, 5. Tyler Hopkins, 4 pressures, Jaquan White with 4 pressures, Deion Smith and Kendarius Pinnell both with 2 pass breakups. You couldn't have asked more from the War Eagles tonight.
Can you look at that thing statistically? First time Wayne County wins the time of possession this year for sure. And I mean, Wayne County's football team, I mean, they came out a good rushing attack. They got 200-something yards. Then they got the 100 yards passing. Great percentage for Hodo. I mean, Wayne County did all they could do. They just ran into a pretty doggone good football team tonight.
Well, you had number 2, number 7, number 19, and right then number 25, because that's right there at the end. You know, third quarter, and I hope that joker goes deaf because I can't hear the thing now. But at any rate, I lost my train of thought. I don't get it matter.
Well, anything you want to say to close it out, Paul?
Just a great year. I mean, you know, starting tonight, there were 4 teams left in 5A. And, I mean, you make the Final Four. If you make the Final Four in NCAA basketball, your coach gets a huge raise. The assistants get raises. Recruiting's great, everything. And to make the Final Four, people don't realize how hard it is to win, just to get to a state championship game, much less to win one. And, folks, y'all need to pat these players, these coaches on the back. They deserve it. I mean, there are a lot of schools that have never made it to the Final Four, and this is the 6th time in the past, 12, 13 years? I mean, past 12 years, they made it to the Final Four 6 times. And I'm telling you, if you were an NCAA basketball coach, they would be knighting you at this point.
Any closing thoughts, Kenny?
Yeah, if I can do it without them shooting that blasted cannon. Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Paul said. I mean, the kids did tonight. The third quarter, nice admission. Out and put 21 points on the board in the third quarter. And, you know, when you're down 20-9, you know, we talked about it at halftime, it's 2 scores. You can't say enough about the effort that they made in the third. And, you know, again, tonight we got beat by better players, better skilled players on offense. And there's not much you can say about that. It'll take your hat off to Laurel, because I'll tell you, defensive with that defense, it's like Jolie Dunn looking thing, they did a great job of taking away our run game what we're accustomed to doing. And it took us so late in the ball game to break it. And then, you know, the secondary, the coverage was good. We needed a real long pass. They were all shallow. And we broke some runs. Overall, it's a great season. I mean, you know, we get to go to all ball games for free because we do this radio stuff and all. And it's been one of the most enjoyable seasons I can remember. And my hat's off to the coaching staff, because let me tell you, they coached them up and got them here. And you can't say enough about our coaches.
Well, it brings it to a close. And, Kenny, it's been a real pleasure working with you. And we did WC Web TV and produced all the radio broadcasts. A new deal for Waynesboro and Wayne County football. And we appreciate you and your role in it. Paul, as always, you do. We would like to thank, you know, this is you know, the radio for radio broadcast, and of course our WC Web TV crew, Rebecca Caldwell and Ken. Production to, you know, production for a football game. Sue Hollingsworth, our social media coordinator there, that keeps us up to date. A lot to look forward to for next year. See you next year.